Paul Pierce drunk. That's it. He's not the best pure scorer in nothing.
Hey man,
He not
finna,
even the
He's not.
he not even the best scorer in Celtics history.
we gotta
Get it
find
out of here.
we gotta find EJ though
I'm
with this
done with
goddamn
this.
hate.
It's ridiculous.
Paul
Paul
It's
Pierce is
not.
ridiculous.
It's not hate.
Listen. Don't you ever put Cam Thomas and Kevin
I
Durant
don't
in
even
the
want to
same
hear
fucking
Cam
conversation?
Thomas'
No,
name
you
unless we talking
said.
about
Unless
summer
you're living
league or
around.
I said a
something.
person that can wake up every day and get dirty.
You didn't say every day, motherfucker. You just said wake up and get 30. You didn't say every day.
Wake
No,
up and
you
get
didn't.
30. No, not every,
Okay.
Minutes.
So
every day
even,
then.
Paul Pierce.
even go ahead.
This nigga,
Paul
look, hey,
Pierce.
look, EJ, hey, Mitch, what EJ finna do, he gonna act like I said average 30. I said that a nigga that can wake up and get 30. I didn't say average.
You just say every day, and then every day is 30. That's average, motherfucker. Every day is average.
I didn't get 30 every day.
That's facts. You are watching a master at work.
Hey, that's the
that's
intro.
fire.
That lets
That's
you know
hard.
we live right there. That shit
that's
goes
fire.
crazy.
All
I
thing-
love
That's
it.
all.
All thing I don't like about the intro is you got handles and you ain't never had no handles.
I got handles. Hold on, let me run that back. Hold on.
You are watching a master at work.
Hey, we got to do. First off, let's be clear. I'm definitely the best hooper up here. Let's be clear. Come on. Don't let us. We can go right to talking crazy.
You talking
We
about
go-
That's great. That is.
You pushed that a
is
little
crazy.
too far.
you talking about right now. You talking
A
about
little
right
too
now,
far.
right?
I'm talking about prime for prime. I'm talking about prime for prime.
You say prime time. Right now, I give you a
Ooh-wee.
plus any way you
That's
want.
cap,
one.
Miles. That's cap.
That's
I
a
used to
fact.
treat Miles. I used to treat Miles at damn neck.
That's a fact.
What was that,
No, you
damn?
did it.
That's how we became friends, Miles.
We
That's how I
became
met
friends
you.
we became friends because I spanked y'all that day.
Oh, you see, nigga. Hey, man.
That's what you say,
So,
Miles. They had to join the team. Can't
Nah,
beat
I
them,
joined
join
them.
them.
you heard what he
But I
said,
was by
Dirk?
myself.
Yeah, clean it up.
Come on, Miles.
Clean it up.
I was by myself, but I was frying them though.
Clean it up. Clean it up.
Oh, it sound like empty buckets.
When you solo dolo,
Empty
you do whatever
calories.
you can.
Hey, he solo dolo. Me and Shaq coming down the lane is tough. That's
What's
a
my
that was a
word?
tall task.
He's a
Shaq
glorified.
don't even go
he's a
to the
glorified
cup.
loser.
Who don't?
Shaq
I
don't
hate
even go to
losing.
the cup, and you pull
That's
mid
cat.
range.
That's cat. Ted though. See, you've been out of commission. You ain't seen Shaq lately. Well, I ain't hooping Shaq lately. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
Shaq actually just texted me. We got a game today.
y'all got a game today. Where y'all playing at Norfolk?
At Northview, yeah.
So you
No,
telling me?
okay.
So you telling me Shaq drive now?
Shaq always drove. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Flow to left hand, flow to right
Yeah.
hand. Yeah.
He out of whack, Miles. Yeah, he out of whack. But I ain't gonna lie,
Floaters
Dirk.
in his bag.
Yeah. Dirk might be better than you, Miles, in his prime. I ain't gonna lie to you, Dirk. Miles.
Ooh,
Dirk.
my
Hey,
prime.
look, hold on, my bad. We live. Hold on, my bad.
Long
I'm
time
picking
ago.
fights. Hold on, my bad. Let me chill. Let's get into this, man. So I wanted to talk some boxing. We got a lot of boxing cards coming up, man. And I know the biggest one is probably Bud versus Canelo. The one that's most that's actually happening next weekend is Shakur versus Zepeda. Am I saying his name right, Miles? Zepeda?
Something like that. Zepeda.
Yeah.
Zepeda. Now, I want to ask you, Miles, and everybody, for all the people who watch boxing and stuff, how do we keep getting here with Shakur Stevenson? Why can't he get a big name fight? Because I know Zepeda is good, right? He's 33-0. But what is the issue with getting him a Devin Haney, a Tank, or somebody you know what I mean? That of notoriety. What's the problem?
Me personally, I just think that they don't want to lose. Tank knows that he's not going to engage as much as he wants if Tank goes down the first 5 rounds. It makes no sense for him to engage as much as Tanks want him to. Devin's just too big. Devin's at 147 right now. He's never going to fight Devin.
He's never going to fight Devin. What is Shakur? What weight class is Shakur?
They at 135.
Okay, yeah, no, he's way too big. So when you say he gonna knock, is it like a situation where you think Shakur gonna knock Devin out? I mean, Tank out, or Tank would knock Shakur out?
Tank is going to have to knock him out because if he wins the first 4 rounds, he's not going to engage like that. He's going to have to catch it.
Yeah, Shakur,
Ah,
Shakur defensive fighter, bro. He
Yeah.
danced the whole fight for real. He
He
gonna
like
do
he
just
like
enough
a
to
young
get you, then
Floyd.
dance the whole fight.
If you actually like watch it, Shakur stand in front of him, but once he gets that lead and he know he has that lead, he's not gonna just stay there no more.
Yep.
yeah. I see what you're saying.
And Tank
Go ahead, Mister.
Tank good for falling behind too, man.
Yeah.
So it I think a lot of people, man, like he said, I think people just don't want to lose either, man. I think that's just
They
kind
don't
of
want
thing
that
in
O.
boxing. The thing in boxing now that's kind of messing the sport up is like the guys, they don't want to fight each other because they don't want to lose. But it's, I mean, Shakur, every time I watch him fight, it's not very exciting. So I think that
Mm.
might be an issue too. Um, I don't,
Do y'all think
But what
Shakur
did
don't
you?
sell? Is it like from a pay-per-view standpoint?
Nah, like they
Not
said,
really. Not like a
you don't
not
want
not a main event. I would say that.
He's
He like
just
a
not.
mid. He's spaced as
He's a great
ESPN.
boxer. He just doesn't knock people out. That's the
yeah,
main thing. That's what people want to watch boxing for is knockouts when it's not about
and
knockouts.
like they
Knockouts
said,
just happen.
you don't want
yeah,
that. You don't want that zero change on their record, man. Like boxing now, it's almost a death wish. So
Yeah.
and
yep.
it's so many like belts you can get. You really ain't
It's
got to
too many
fight nobody.
belts.
Y'all gonna say you really ain't got to fight nobody to get them. So you ain't gonna see
How
nobody.
Yeah,
many belts? I thought it was only 3 belts. How many belts are there?
And it's like
Four.
nine belts.
I think it's
no,
Four
four.
belts. Four real
It's 4.
belts.
Four real belts. Yeah,
4 real
but
belts. Okay.
it's
Then you
but
have the
it's
interim and like the overseas belts also.
yeah. I'm
yeah,
just,
Okay.
but it's some other
Okay.
shit you can get, so you still can look like a what you call it, like a validated winner with them other belts,
Yeah.
even though they don't mean shit. Like
yeah,
you got yeah. So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what? So does beating Zepeda do anything for Shakur?
It
For
does.
sure.
Like if he
It does.
it does Ted?
The Pettis, he's good
Because
though.
you gotta I think the main reason that Shakur is getting in these predicaments where he's not able to get a huge fight is
Mhm.
because the sales, man. Like they were saying, bro, you fight for free, bro. All your fights been on ESPN. You have not got a
Mhm.
pay-per-view card and you were the main card. You don't sell. And then what happens is when he's a quality fighter, he's an elite fighter, he's one of the best defensive fighters in the whole boxing world. But you be wanting the purse percentages more than what you actually sell in revenue when you are the main card. So when you fight somebody or you want to fight somebody that sells more than you, what do you mean you want a 50-50 purse? And
Mm.
then that's where it looks like it's ducking because you want to get paid more than you worth. Even though you're a good fighter, you don't sell. Why you think at the time when Ryan Garcia, I'm not saying that he's as good as a fighter as Shakur, but when he was selling pay-per-view out the first 5 minutes. Boom.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
flooding the whole Netflix jump. Whole Netflix was going down when Tank and him fought. You couldn't even watch the daggone stream. So what I'm saying
Mm.
is Javante knew that he was split a 60-40 purse with you, but he didn't care about that because he was getting so much endorsement. You know what I'm
I
saying?
forgot. Yeah, no, you're right, Ted. I be forgetting, man. We live on Twitch, man. And somebody said, don't nobody want to see a snooze fest. Watching
told
Shakur fight
you,
is
Dave.
equivalent to watching C-SPAN. It's crazy. That's what I was about to say. I don't
Nah, he
think
is
he's
like
that
that though, for
boring.
real.
He's not. They just
Nah,
be
I
if you
don't think
hating
he's
on Zepeda,
boring.
bro.
now if you
You
really a
don't?
boxing fan, if you really a boxing fan, he not boring.
I'm a boxing
I,
fan.
but I
Yeah,
can see, but I can
but the
see what
thing
they
about
saying. I can see what
but
they.
but the thing about that, Red, is y'all saying if you a boxing fan,
That's why
then
yeah,
you appreciate it.
yeah.
But
Yes.
that ain't how you sell.
I'm
Being
with
Yeah.
if you just fighting for boxing fans, then yeah, that's fine. But the big stars, the guys that get the big fights, the general public coming to watch that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if
And you
you
gotta
not,
See,
understand.
and you
if you
Go
that
ahead.
yeah.
everybody's not gonna be it's kind of the same argument when they was talking about OKC Indiana, right?
That's
It's
exactly what I was
just
about to go to.
it's
it's
the same.
just like the pure basketball fans, we love that because it's good basketball, but it don't sell to the big to
Yeah,
the
Yeah, to the
bro.
masses.
general
It don't
public,
sell
to
to
the
the masses.
masses.
Yeah. It
Shakur
don't
just
sell.
don't sell. He just don't sell to the masses. I don't watch them fight. I appreciate it. It's cool. I'm a real boxing fan too, but
Yeah.
I can see why people be like, I mean, what we doing for 12 rounds of just,
And see,
jab, dunk.
Dirt, I would say this. My only counter to what you saying is that like I prefer watching Shakur Stevenson over a guy like Pitbull Cruz.
that's
Pitbull
'cause
Cruz, all he do is try to knock me, and it looked terrible to me watching Pitbull Cruz fight.
but
I
that's
hated
Only,
cause
watching that.
only,
Like I
only
was
the
mad.
last two fights been that way though.
but that's because you kind of understand boxing a little bit too, though. Like they said, you gotta sell to the motherfuckers that don't really know what they watching. You just got a big
Right.
site so they can tap in. Yeah, it's almost
Yeah,
like I'm saying with the star, like with the stars about basketball. It's like you just want a face that it look electrifying for the average fan. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
True.
the
You
if you
average
look
can't,
fan
at
you
don't
the
want to
can't,
see
stars
no
of
bullshit.
boxing, they
you
all
can't say
have
that
big
Pitbull
followings.
fight is not good though.
No,
He
I'm not
took
saying
What
that.
he took
What'd
Tank
you
to
say, Ted?
12.
He did
Who
take
fight
that
one
to
good, Ted?
I
Pitbull.
said Pitbull took Tank to 12. You know what I'm saying? So like
Mm-hmm.
maybe
good
the
fight.
fight style you may not
Good
like, but
fight.
what I'm saying is, Lord Durr was saying, I'm just trying to double down what Durr's saying. Bro, they like the people that got dynamite in their hands. That's it. It doesn't matter if they got losses or not. Those are the people that are gonna sell more. Like, look, Canelo lost to Bivol, and them sales didn't go down at all. And he went back and flushed Berlanga, and he fought the other dude that man, he fought a lot of people, and he fought
Canelo
the
has a
twin. He
whole
fought one of
country
the
behind him,
twins.
though.
I was gonna say, yeah, he do got a whole
You
country
he's
behind him too.
you can't
Yeah.
exclude Canelo or Isaac because they both have the whole country behind them. They're two complete different fighters. They can lose multiple fights, but
Mm.
Mexico is never going to stop supporting them.
Ever.
Hey, who's
Mm,
Shakir promoting him?
Okay.
I
Right
don't
now,
know.
he's a free agent.
Yeah, free agent. I was just wondering why everything be on
You
ESPN. I was just trying to see
you
who's promoting.
I think he was top
I
rank
just
though,
feel
wasn't
like I just feel
Tyrant.
like you're not gonna be if you're not knocking somebody out every once in a while, or even when you not knocking them out, you making it look
Yeah.
good. Even when Floyd was not knocking folks out, it was
Yeah.
still he had some
Exciting.
pop to him. He was talking trash crazy. You know, it still was exciting. He just don't bring he doesn't really bring any excitement to it. It's kind of like y'all remember like Andre Ward,
I remember.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Andre
He was
he? Yeah.
Ward,
33-0 or
crazy,
something. Hmm.
crazy.
Top
But
fighter.
I mean,
Yeah,
how many people watched a bunch of Andre Ward fights?
I was a
yeah,
Roy Jones Jr.
I've
fan,
seen
to
a
be
lot
honest.
of.
I probably only seen two. I probably only seen two.
Great
Nah.
fighter.
I was rocking with Bernard Hopkins, and he
But
lost. You know what I mean?
I'm
Yeah.
just saying like
And B
it's
Hart
kind of
had
that
he had
same
more
type
offense.
of thing. And I think Andre Ward one of the greatest to box, but
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't selling tickets like that.
The biggest thing about it is they question his resume and they question
The
the
fight.
amount of fights that he did.
Yeah.
Cause,
True.
Cause it's kind of like, well, you stopped at your prime because you knew that the road was muddy, and that's
All
what they
out
was
game.
talking about. They was like, oh, so you got to go through maybe 4 or 5 of these particular names in order to keep going and holding your belt. And then it was a duck to me.
True.
But you got to remember where he was at though. He was in light heavyweight. Not many
Yeah.
people was in light heavyweight at
True.
at his
I
time.
get you.
But
Yeah.
for like the Shakur thing, for me personally, I think that Tank. Look at his last couple fights. You look at the two fights he went the distance in. Everybody says that he lost those fights. A lot
Yeah.
of people say he lost those
A
fights.
lot of people do say that, man.
So
Yeah.
for
The
me,
Frank
if
Martin
Tank
fight.
doesn't knock you out, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna put it to me that they're not gonna let him lose on the decision.
Cause
Yeah.
you gotta
Because you got to
whoop
go beat him. Because
whoop
Yeah,
them.
you
You
gotta
gotta
win.
whoop the
you got to
champ.
beat. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But my thing is, me personally, I think the Roach fight was a draw because
Yeah.
they didn't count the knockdown. If they count that knockdown, he wins on every card to me.
Yeah.
Roach.
That's
You
just
talking
me
about
though.
Roach? That
Hold
is
on,
right
say it
now.
again. Say that again.
I say I think the Roach card was a legit draw. I think if the knockdown counts, he loses on every card. Tank loses on every card.
Mm.
That's
I
the
thought
one.
it was a
Against
draw
Roach.
too.
That's the one when he took the knee to it. You know, it
Yeah.
was
No,
said.
I know, but I was
Head
trying to
injury.
see like what was he saying, like the technicality, cause
Yeah.
Nah, Roach was getting it
because
though.
I will admit the first 6 he gave up to Roach, but I think the last 6 he kind of was on his shit a
But
little
that's
bit
that's
for
that's the thing. He give up the first 6 and then he
yeah.
get dropped. That's a 10-8 round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know I'm saying, and I'm with you
Mm.
1,000%. But I'm also saying that they didn't count the technicality,
Yeah.
and you didn't whoop them. Y'all was
Bullshit.
traded.
We all know that's
But
bullshit.
that's my
That's
thing.
that's
That's that's
that's
the
closer
that's
than
the bogusness about beating the champ.
yeah.
I mean,
Like
we
whooping
can
him.
go that route again. I mean, I love Canelo to death, and I love his resume and everything that he stands for. But when he was fighting Triple G, you don't think that some of them was skewed because,
I think Triple G beat him the first time and
but
Triple G lost the second and third.
hey,
Mm.
I can
to
go.
be
I
fair,
can ride with those.
it just because it just the amount of exchanges Triple G was landing a lot on somebody that's
He
supposed to
was.
be defensive fighter, whatever the case may be. Because to transition to the main fight that EJ's talking about, right? When we
Mm. Yeah.
talk
You go.
about
Go ahead.
Bud and we talk about Canelo, everybody that watches Canelo since he actually was younger, his biggest weakness is going against a solid jab, and that's one of Bud's top things that he actually has to his advantage. And Bud is not like all these rumors that the media is saying. Bud is not that much smaller, if not the same
He's
size as
bigger.
Canelo. Like I don't get why people are saying, "Oh, Bud is too small. Bud is too small." Like
Because
he,
wasn't Canelo saying that though?
yeah, yeah,
Canelo
yeah.
was
Canelo.
saying that.
But I'm saying though, but
Bro,
like when he says like, "Oh, you're too little," there's weight classes for a reason. I get that. I do agree with that standard. But I also don't think that Bud is just a natural. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he's a lot bigger
Natural
than what he
dog.
fights at.
so you think
That's true.
you think he lose to get it to fight in the class and lose weight, or you think you saying
I
bigger?
think that I think with his body type, he's a lot heavier than the his
Was
natural
it
weight is a lot
168?
heavier than where he actually boxes because I just think that he's great at cutting weight. I think he's really disciplined because of the wrestling background. I think that he's really, really good with his diet. And I think that he just be whooping on people in the class. That's why a lot of people say, who have you fought besides Errol? And then you kind of just back up a little bit.
But
Yeah,
that's
he
that's a
They
dog.
lot
said
of
Hell
people
no.
though.
he
None of them
dog
fighting at
Earl.
regular weight classes.
Dog Daryl.
Say
Yeah,
it
So
again, Miles.
you dogged Errol
Oh,
and it was
oh,
loud, but look at the rest of the resume.
Hey
yeah, but
man,
But you,
that go back
if
to
people don't want to fight him, you
to
can't blame them.
I was gonna say that too. You can't have a resume with motherfucker ducking you, bro. Like that's the thing too. I be saying with boxing, like,
you
and
can't
we
even
said
look at
earlier,
resumes no more.
because I was gonna say you can duck, you can pretty much pick your fights, like your whole career.
Errol
Yeah.
ducked him for 4 years.
Yeah,
What
Yeah,
they
Errol
got?
ducked
Errol's
that man for 4 years straight,
but he ain't
they,
he Arrow
and
did. I mean,
told him
excuse
that
me.
he
Arrow
wasn't gonna
didn't
fight
want.
him.
Arrow didn't want Bud initially because he was trying to get I think Danny or Mikey. I can't remember one of them, and he
Earl,
But he
ended up
got them
fighting him.
early.
Earl didn't
Huh?
want that. Earl didn't
He
want that
got
smoke.
Mikey early.
Yeah.
Earl didn't want to test that water. Earl knew what
He
was coming.
didn't.
He
He
didn't
knew.
want
he took that fight too late
And then
though.
we
Oh,
and we
that
saying this
Nebraska
after this
smoke
man done
different.
got ejected out the Porsche and almost
no,
died.
but no, I'm saying before though. Bud was trying to
That
fight
was
him
God
He
before
before
almost
that.
damn.
that
died
when
in
he
there with
tackled and
Bud.
told him.
Yeah, Bud was trying to fight him before that. He was ducking Bud. He was running from Bud.
He
Hey, look,
told
I
Bud
fuck
he
Hey,
with
didn't
Arrow,
want to
but
get
I
the
can't
belt.
defend that ass whooping.
He almost
hold
died
on,
in
y'all.
Hey
there.
man, he was in it from an accident, man. His head was messed up.
Shit, he
Yeah.
could have stayed out the ring, goddamn.
Let's wrap up. Hold on. Let's
He's
wrap
still
up
trying to get
Shakur and
back.
them, y'all.
Hey, hold on. I don't give you no injury
Go ahead.
pass, my nigga. You got in the ring. You got your ass beat. You lost. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
that's a
Hey,
fact. He looked
yeah, he's
crazy.
right about that. He's still trying to
So
get back though. Frank
hey,
Martin said
y'all.
he's trying to get back.
Frank
On,
good. Frank got a
Frank Martin was
payday
talking about
early.
Errol Spence training and stuff, trying to get back.
I don't think. I think Frank did that shit for exposure and for a paycheck.
Frank Martin.
He got a big bag early. Yeah, he good.
He's
I do
fighting on
like
the
Frank,
undercard.
but that's the
We
thing that
good
I
on
hate about
Frank.
these dudes
No, I
when
ain't
they
saying like he
lose.
gonna win shit.
When they lose,
I'm just saying.
they rode on the way back to like top fights or like title shots. It's real hard for them, bro. And I think that like people like that, like Frank Martin, he got knocked out by Tank, and then it feel like he never is gonna get back. But at the end of the day, I think he's competitive with a lot of those people that's under Tank and Shakur and Devin Haney. You know what I mean?
What fight number was that for him though?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like super early?
Frank, that
Frank.
was like 17.
Yeah,
But
like
Frank
that's
is
They'll
early.
just
put him on
too big.
ESPN too. He'll be on
He's too
ESPN
big
too.
for 135.
Yeah, like I said, he got knocked out
Frank
early
should be
enough to
fighting
come
at
back.
147.
But
Remember,
he
I said that to you about head though, because I was saying like
What?
with head, with that loss, it could have damage
Yeah.
to his career. But because he fighting in what class was that? It was like 130. What was he?
135, I
He was
think. Is that
135. Yeah,
one something like that.
and they
But
and
yeah,
135 loaded over there for real.
that's
yeah,
true.
and it's crazy because you only man, it's crazy as it sound, bro. Like after you get them, entry level fights, it get crazy. It get crazy when you move up in rank.
Hey, this is my
So who
last
Yeah.
thing
y'all?
before
Go
we
ahead, go
move.
ahead.
Before we move,
We
'cause
ain't
y'all
moving at all. Y'all
No,
motherfuckers all over the place.
look, because y'all boxing fans. Do y'all think like the validation of not losing, like losing the fight, fucked up boxing a little bit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's why
Yes.
you get guys to be ducking, like
I feel
Marlon
like
Davis
Floyd.
said
I
in
feel
the
like
comments.
Floyd made it that way to the point that he had to be perfect to the point that the boxers came after him. They were just afraid to lose.
Was he
So it's like the
dodging though?
competition
Was
kind of.
Floyd dodging?
Of
no,
course,
he dodged
of
one
course.
person. I think
I
he
was
dodged one person and one
Yeah,
person only.
talking about
So he
Pacquiao.
died, man.
I think he dodged Winky Wright.
Winky right. Okay, I remember that. I remember that.
That's the only
I think
person I
I think
think
he
he
fought
ducked.
Pacquiao at the wrong time too.
He
Mickey,
boxed out
right.
Manny Pacquiao for a long time though.
Pacquiao
Yeah, he
didn't want to take a
definitely did.
drug
Well,
test.
he ain't
I
want to take
wouldn't
the
have
drug
fought him
test.
either.
I was gonna say he ain't want to take the drug test. Take the drug test.
He said, I wouldn't have
Uh,
fought him either.
Yeah.
Hey, look, so who y'all got winning the fight? Shakur Stevenson versus Zepeda. Who y'all got?
I'm riding
TKO,
with Shakur.
Shakur.
I'm
I
riding
got
with
I got
Shakur.
Shakur. But it's not gonna be an easy fight though.
It's
I
not.
TKO.
don't. I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't
I'm
care. I
with you
don't
there.
care. I'm sick of this. I'm
What?
sick of Shakur and these fights. I don't care about. Who cares?
I'm
It's,
saying,
Zepeda better
but if
too
he
though.
wins, does he get somebody else though? Like, do y'all want to see it? Don't like it. Don't put
somebody.
It
him.
So
depends on
if
how
he
the
wins
fight
this
goes.
fight, who do you want?
Who is
Who
he
do you think he
getting?
wants?
Who he
They're not gonna give Tank is not gonna fight him. He wants to fight Tank. I think Tank wins if he wins his next fight. Tank fights Jake Paul or somebody and leave out of box.
Oh,
Like
he
he
does.
wanted to.
The
He was
tank
trying to,
done with it.
hey, because
That'd
he
be
was
ugly.
trying to retire
Yeah.
on the road fight.
Tank is on his retirement tour, but it sounds crazy because he just signed that contract where he got to fight 5 more people.
He
Man,
be saying weird stuff on the internet, man.
yeah,
He be
his name
saying
was
weird, like maybe he like
That
a
was
little bipolar
before
or
the
something.
Frank Martin fight, though.
yeah, that's
But
before
I'm
the
saying
road.
because it was already in the contract. It's a mandated clause though if he didn't win against Roach, so he has to fight Roach again.
So you got to
Yeah,
count
they
the
say
fight.
trying to get a
Because
rematch.
it's in the fight clause with him. Because like if there was if it was like you said no contest or L, he automatically had to fight him again.
So like
Mm.
Miles said though, you said it was a 5-year fight, 5-fight deal. He got one with Frank Martin. He got 2 with Roach. Then he got to fight Roach again. It's gonna
No,
be.
no, no. The contract came after he fought Roach.
I thought it was before Roach.
No,
It was before. It was
before he
before Roach.
fought Frank is when he signed the contract. Should have
It was
been
before. It was
Mm.
before Frank. So
So
that
he
makes 2
fought. So
fights
he
already.
fought Roach. He fought Martin. Then who else he gonna fight?
He got to fight
Roach
Roach again.
again.
That'd
That's
be
3.
3 years. And then Jake Paul.
Then you can do
One of
the
mine.
legal.
You
Like
realize
said, you can do the legal.
They,
this
they
fight
call him
right
fight
here was
both.
supposed to be against Jake Paul.
Yeah.
I
What'd you
ain't
say,
gonna lie.
Miles? What'd you say about Jake Paul?
This fight right here that he's fighting Roach was supposed to be against Jake Paul, but
Oh.
they
Oh yeah, yeah,
drawed and he
yeah,
had to
yeah,
fight
yeah,
Roach
yeah.
again.
That'd have been a hell of a payday though, because
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I'm
Jake
saying. He
Paul
And
fight
gonna
then
make
when
Jake
he
Paul.
do
I think
fight
he fight
Jake
him
Paul,
now.
that purse gonna be OD.
that
Yeah,
check
that's
gonna
what
be
I'm
crazy.
saying. They talk about people
hey,
messing up boxing.
oh,
Tank is the one who's folding right now
Really? Yeah.
because
I
he's
ain't
He
gonna
most
he's,
lie.
definitely
That's
he's
not
what
getting
retiring in
underdog
his
after
prime,
that
that.
is
and
You
he's
talking
ass.
fighting
about
that
Jake
Jake
is.
Paul.
Paul?
But
That
they
shit's
Derek,
so
want who they
crazy. The
want
dude
face.
that
I
just
might not
fought Jake
watch
Paul,
boxing again,
the
man.
dude
They
that
fight
just
Jake.
the dude
that
that
bag
just
gonna be
fought
so
Jake Paul,
crazy though.
he off the plane. The feds picked him up
They come.
as soon as he left the fight.
Oh yeah.
Who that
Chavez
shit?
Yeah,
Jr.
Chavez
Yeah,
Jr. He
shoot.
had a warrant out in his arrest in Mexico, so then they let him fight and everything. He was doing all this thing. He was with his family, and the feds just was like, "Hey, what's going on? This Alphabet Boys."
So
Oh damn.
they extradited
After
his
the
ass.
They
L,
extradited his ass. They said, "You got a big warrant in Mexico. We flying you right back. We know you got the money. Go ahead, bail out there."
Yeah, they want
yeah.
that.
Wow.
They want that money.
Oh wow.
Feds
Look,
picked
hey,
him
look.
up at the
Go ahead,
event.
go ahead. Yeah. Y'all was talking about Pacquiao again, man. What I thought Pacquiao was retired. What was he just fighting for money? Like what is why is
Pacquiao can win
Pacquiao
this fight.
It might be
Side
for
he
question.
money
go
though. You know he do a lot for his country too with them chicks. A lot of
for
his shit he be
Philippines?
sending back. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
Pacquiao got a chance.
He
Do
back
we
like
I mean, that was
4'5"
my
like
point.
Mike.
Does this fight actually like count towards something though? Like
Yes,
as far as it does,
Yeah,
is a
that's
it's a
belt
real
on the
title
line?
comp.
defense.
That's real
I
comp.
thought
Mario
Pacquiao was like
Rivera.
50 years old. How old is Manny Pacquiao?
you gotta be. But he
He's
him and
younger than
Floyd close to
Floyd.
age.
Oh, younger than
I
Floyd.
bet he
Okay.
He's
ducked your
like
shit.
45, maybe 6. He's like in his 40s.
In his
He's
40s?
like
I
Okay.
think
46,
so.
I just
47
thought
now.
this when was his last fight prior to this one?
Hey, bro, look
He
at their face, bro.
Ugas.
what?
His last fight was Ugas
How long ago was that, Miles?
There, why
Bro,
you looking like that,
boxing,
nerd?
3 years
bro,
ago, 4
boxing
years
is
ago.
in
3 years.
bad shape,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying. Like I thought he fought like three. I thought he
Boxing,
was done.
He's in the Holyfield. He still feel like he
it's
still got
all
some.
bad, man. What is going on with this
I thought he was.
boxing, man?
I thought he
Pacquiao,
was. That's what I was saying. Like I thought
Pacquiao,
Pacquiao. That's why I thought it was an exhibition fight because I thought he retired
I thought he
like
was a
two
basketball
times
player, man.
already.
man. Facts, man. We good on Pacquiao, man. We don't need
Jeez,
Darius
man.
is a champion right now at 147.
Who
So
you
he's
said,
asking
bro?
for a title defense, title fight. I
Oh
think
wow.
Pacquiao got a chance within the first 6 rounds, but if it make it past that, he's gonna beat the
be
crap out of him.
cooked,
Man, them
Oh
legs.
wow.
Man, they said he finna knock something out, man. Y'all tripping.
man. Manny need to.
Hey, you see,
He gonna
Manny
knock him
dropped
out at
Keith Thurman
home.
that first round.
Manny tried to hoop for the Philippines, man. He was out there playing
They
He
basketball
got
was
no
hooping.
comp.
Oh,
They
like
got
you meant
no
hooping
comp.
for real
They
Bro,
hooping.
got
that was
no
on
so
the
comp.
funny, bro.
Philippines team.
Yeah.
That was so
Jesus
funny.
Christ. I didn't know
I,
that. I didn't know that.
he just be doing whatever he want,
He just
man.
do whatever he want.
When
Let
he
me
like the
look,
mayor or
look.
something like at 1.2 or something, like
What you
Yeah,
trying to
say,
get in the
he's the
good?
government.
mayor.
He's doing all type of stuff.
He was the coach and the player on the team.
Hey, my
Hey,
Look.
coach. Hey,
he
my
Go
just
coach
ahead,
said
Ted.
I
bag
ain't never
chasing. What's
coming
wrong
out.
with bag chasing?
Hey,
Hey,
that
That's
ain't
was
nothing wrong
exactly
with
what he
hooping.
doing.
Take over your country.
He gonna
So who
get
y'all got?
whooped.
Let me just ask y'all because we ain't got to talk about Pacquiao Burrow. Who y'all got winning? Who y'all got winning that fight?
fuck it. I'm going Manny. Fuck it. I'm going, man.
Manny about to get body bagged in there.
My
Old
nigga
as
there.
hell.
Look,
Ah,
bro,
my nigga
Nobody
there.
somebody
else
got to
see
pick
on
him because
that,
y'all
man.
niggas ain't gonna pick him. I'm going,
Hey,
man.
Mitch, you laying on the floor. Mitch, get up, man. You laying on your floor. Get out the floor, Mitch. Tighten up.
You know?
You
That's
look
how boxing
crazy.
got niggas, man. That's
That's
how
fuck,
boxing got
man.
niggas, man. They
Ah, that's
falling
funny.
I'm
asleep.
still
Look,
asleep
all right,
over here.
look, last boxing thing. We can go Bud versus Canelo.
I got
That one
Bud.
should actually hold some weight,
I
right?
I
got
got
There
This
we
one,
Bud.
this
go.
one, this is what we want to see. What'd you say? You got who?
I
I
got
got
Bud.
Bud.
I'm going
Y'all got
Bud.
Bud?
I do.
What weight? They fighting at 168? What's the weight?
Yeah.
Ooh, they up.
He went up.
I'm
Yeah, he went up in
I'm
weight.
scared for
I'm
Bud because I didn't
scared
like how
too.
he fought against Major Mall. I thought he could have lost that fight. What's the dude name? Miles?
Madrimov. Yeah, you
Major Mall. Yeah, I was scared for him in that fight.
this fight against Canelo suits Bud better because Bud doesn't. I
Okay.
mean, Canelo doesn't
Okay.
move as much as Madrimov does. He
Okay.
doesn't have like a bouncing rhythm
Yeah, because he
or
definitely was
awkward
doing this
fighting
the whole
style.
time.
Canelo gonna
Okay.
try to walk him down.
What he was
Oh
doing?
yeah.
He was.
He was doing
I
that the
hate them
whole
niggas.
time.
Them
He
niggas that
was
like
doing that
that.
the whole time.
You can't do nothing with.
You know that Grinch meme with a mint. That's what that was. He was doing that nigga like that the whole time.
That's funny as
You got
hell.
to switch
That's
it
what he
up.
was.
You got to switch
But
it
yeah,
up, man.
I was worried for Bud because I was like, Bud wasn't hitting him a lot. He didn't hit him a lot, Madrimov rather. So that's why when he said he wanted to fight a Canelo at 168. Now I will say this: I there's something to be said to me about boxing when you see guys that are smaller, like 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 seeing the smaller weight class guys fighting the best people of their era, like how Sugar Ray Leonard, started at like 130 something, and he finished his career fighting at like 175. So I like seeing I want to see the best two fighters sometimes just fight each other. So, but that being said, I don't know if I'm just scared for Bud being so small. But
We ain't
y'all
gonna
told
get.
me he's not small. So
We ain't
you
gonna
know
get
Can't
back
what?
to
say
that.
Did
that
you see
though.
you seen the face to face?
We ain't gonna get back to that because of the
No, I
money.
didn't see the face off. What did it look
Yo,
like,
like they
Zed?
was doing the face off. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. This is probably the world's friendliest face off I've ever seen in my life. Cause
The
they got
respect. There's
they
a
got
lot of
a
respect.
yeah, they got a lot of mutual respect. They talked a lot of shit a little bit like last press conference, but they got a lot of respect for each other, even though they don't act like it. Like they were sitting right next to each other doing the interview. You never seen no shit like that. I'm talking about
Oh
seat to
no, you're
seat.
right.
Like
Yeah, you're
usually
right.
it's like
It ain't no real smoke.
panel to panel.
Yeah.
It's not smoke, and this is a legacy fight, bro, for either
Exactly.
one.
Exactly,
Because
Zed.
I think that both of them are concrete when it comes to one of the best fighters in our generation. But this is a concrete legacy fight. It's not gonna make
Exactly.
or break him, but this is something that you talk at the barbershop like remember this fight towards the
Yeah.
end of their careers because they both
Yeah.
like 37, right? 30, 36 or something like that.
No,
So
Canelo's like
Uh,
34.
34. Oh, but
mm,
ain't Bud old though?
how old is Bud?
Bud's 37.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Bud's
Mm.
37 and Canelo's 34. So I'm saying though, like. Ain't 30 plus. That's kind of old in boxing, ain't it?
That's what I was about to ask y'all.
It depends.
That's
It
when
This
depends.
ass
It
like
that
depends on who
38.
you
Because if
ask.
you've
that's when
been
they
boxing
wait.
since
That's when
Andy,
all
that's
the
20
good fights
years.
happen. That's
But
when
it
all the
ain't.
good fights happen. When
34 is not
everybody
too
Dirk
bad.
38.
done with boxing. Dirk is done with it. He's just done
Well,
with it.
everybody 38 fighting. Now
But,
everybody want to fight each other.
but we
Everybody almost
but,
40.
but we didn't do this back in the day though. Like when the heavyweights was at his best, we didn't do this shit. You had Larry Holmes, all them niggas fighting
They
past.
always fighting each other though.
But I'm saying like
Yeah.
they fought on up in age though. Up until the detriment
Yeah.
of them for the most part.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
fought
yeah,
George
yeah.
Foreman
True.
did for sure. George Foreman was
Cause
like
hey
57 out
Miles,
there.
didn't
Yeah.
Robert Duran move up in weight and was flushing shit?
you
Yeah.
said Durant.
Roberto
Hmm.
Duran definitely did.
He went up
Roberto
in
You,
weight.
Duran
Yeah.
was
Pacquiao
they
too.
came in
Pacquiao
way
started at
lighter and
106.
he was beating the shit out of everybody and then he fight like Hagler or something like that. Can't
He beat
remember.
up. He
He
Hmm.
fought.
fought Sugar Ray and he won the first fight.
Yeah,
And then the
yeah.
second fight, he quit.
And he fought Tammy Hearns too. He fought Tammy Hearns
Oh,
too.
Hearns, that's who
Hearns
it
put him
was.
to
Man.
sleep.
Hitman
Hitman
Hearn.
Hearn.
The Hearns knocked his ass up.
So so who got the most to gain from this fight, y'all? What happens if
But
Bud or Canelo wins? You know what I mean?
Bud got the most.
But
But
Bud got the
Bud
but
most to
becomes
win.
a
Hey
triple
Zell, I think your
undisputed.
mic got feedback, Zell. Disconnect your mic and make it come back on, Zell.
Yo,
You
you
yo,
good?
yo.
Y'all keep going. Y'all good. I'm just saying,
yeah,
just
but
disconnect, go
got
back.
that feedback. What
Hey
you heard?
Miles, I'm gonna
Background
ask you
noise?
because you a boxing expert. Saying, who are up and coming fighters that we need to be watching?
As in what? As in what?
Boots.
Any class. I like Boots
Boots
like any
is.
class.
I like both.
I'm not a Boots fan. Boots is a ducker too. He ducked Brian Norman to go to 154. That's a fact.
Mm.
That's good, Zell.
Okay.
You said
Um,
wait,
you got
Boots Duck too?
Dead on boots.
Brian Norman, the
Brian
guy who
Norman.
fighting Devin Haney in November.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I like that young boy Gary.
Hey, nah, hey,
Russell.
am I the only one that don't like Haney though?
He nice.
I
No, I
like
hate
Russell too.
Haney.
Oh,
I like
Haney,
Gary.
he don't.
no,
Yeah,
Hate
Haney,
Haney.
he ain't the one.
he ain't the
Haney.
one.
Haney's
Haney.
another
Hey, go
excellent
check out
boxer though.
Gary, Red.
You said
He
who?
just
Yeah, Gary
Gary
Russell
Russell.
fight.
Gary Russell.
Yeah, and he always come in. His eyes already swole when he come in there, so he good.
Like he come in like that picture YK Osiris posted the other day.
What? Oh my
Yeah, he come
goodness.
in like that, so you
Yo,
don't
Talking about
know
I'm
he
that's
don't
going
That was,
eat
through
that
it.
was
good.
your
That
reaction.
nigga said I'm going through it. Get on, man.
Russell.
I'm going through
Russell's
it.
good.
Shut up.
You got
Shut up.
nah, what's that young boy, Miles, with
Xander
the
Zayas,
light
he's a
skinned dude?
dog.
He got a different name. It's weird. He's under Floyd camp.
Camaro Moten,
Yup, him.
he's a
He's
dog.
crazy. He's
Mm,
crazy.
Xander
he
Zayas is
tough.
also a dog too. Xander
He's
Zayas is a
crazy.
Mm,
knockout
I
mm-mm.
puncher.
was gonna say my
I think
757
I
boy, but he
seen
done
him.
tricked the bag, didn't he?
Who?
Keyshawn. Miles
Yeah,
love
man.
Keyshawn's a
Keyshawn.
champion though. So is Gary Russell. They're both champions. So I mean, are they up and coming or are they already here?
Yeah, true. We don't know.
How many fights Keyshawn got though?
Like 18,
17.
19, something like that.
17.
Yeah, 17,
Is
18.
that it up and coming? Is that the
Ain't
area?
it a young
He's a
Cuban
champion.
dude coming up? A young Cuban?
Morrell.
I seen
David
him too.
Morrell.
Oh
He
yeah,
lost
I
to
like him
Yeah,
Benavidez
because
though.
he
He fought a
David
good fight
Morrell,
though.
he fought David Benavidez, and that was a good one.
A good
that's
fight.
what
He's
you.
fighting on the.
We watched Benavidez.
Yeah,
I like Benavidez.
Yeah,
Benavidez
me
he
hate
is
too.
tough
Canelo.
though.
Me too.
He's fighting on the up and coming undercard too. That I sent EJ. I want to say it's
Yeah, you did say he fighting. I remember you sent it to me. Hold
it's
on.
next
Morales.
weekend. It's this weekend coming up. I want to say he's fighting on this card.
Okay.
The
Let
12th.
me
Uh,
see, because you definitely just sent it to me. But I sent
Look,
it to the
he's
guys. I want to see it. That's what I was gonna ask y'all. I was hoping Benavidez would maybe Canelo would
I
move
gotta
up
get
and
him out of
wait
here.
and fight Benavidez. I said I was hoping he would move up and wait and fight him,
he's
but I don't
not.
think he is. He ain't gonna fight him.
The only how that they fight that fight is if the WBA organizes it. I think Canelo takes that fight because it's a 10-pound weight gain limit.
Okay, okay.
Or they have a rehydration clause, or they just give him 200 million, like he said. Because me
I got you.
personally, it's hard to fight somebody at 168 when you know they're gonna come to the ring at 200 pounds.
Mm.
And that's how you talking about Benavidez, right?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to go in there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna fight this dude, and know I'm at a 30-pound disadvantage.
Different.
Disadvantage.
Yeah,
That's an insane amount of weight to gain overnight, bro. I can't lie. That's crazy.
that's
That's crazy.
insane, bro.
That's insane. Look, all right, now y'all know me. I'm gonna say I don't want to beat it to death. I know y'all always pause me when I say that,
I was
but I
just
had.
crazy.
I know, but I had to get into this. I wanted to ask y'all about this, man. So Paul Pierce came out and said Paul Pierce said he the best pure score in NBA history.
Hey,
It's some
everybody watch the
man.
video though?
Then he
Because
said,
Go
they named,
say what he
they
got to say,
named,
Zell. Go ahead, you break it down.
I stopped watching it at one point, but he was naming like players. It was like Michael Jordan, and then he's like, well, I can do this better. He's like, they kept like naming certain players. He said, well, I can do this better. So yeah, I can do that. He's like, I'm a better post up, or I'm better. I'm like,
how many points does he have for his career?
oh,
How many does he have? I know he's number 19 all time, Red. I don't know exact number,
Look,
but
well,
I'll
I'm gonna
check.
say this: he a bucket. He be exaggerating a little bit. But he a bucket.
yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to be.
But does it look different because it's not fluid?
Look at Durr's face.
I ain't gonna say
I'm
that
just-
because like when I fell in love with Paul Pierce, it was early when they was losing. So I seen Paul Pierce when he still had athleticism and that Kansas. So I like Paul Pierce a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I just think he that dude that get on the drink and just say the first thing on his
There
There
we
he
go,
is.
Red. There we go, Red. Here we go. That's what I wanted to get to.
But
Paul
That's what
Pierce
I
had
wanted to get to.
26,000 points, Red.
Okay, look.
Paul Pierce had 26,397 points. That's his total.
Because if I'm on that juice, can't
I
none of
don't
y'all
care
let
how
him
many
fuck
points
with
he
me. That's
got.
what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. If I'm on that juice, can't none of y'all fuck with me. That's what I'm gonna
I
say.
mean, from a
No.
competitive standpoint, I get where you're coming from, but this you just talking too much. That's the
He
only
said
problem.
what he said was he is the most equipped scorer. And so what happened? It stemmed from LeBron James saying that Kevin Durant is the most equipped scorer in NBA history. Right? That's what the conversation kind of started. And then he goes and says, well, I'm definitely the most equipped scorer in NBA history. And they threw out the names. I want to throw out some names that they asked him about. And they said Michael Jordan was the first name. And he said I shoot better than Michael Jordan. I probably shoot the three better than
Let's just go to the next person.
That's what he said.
Did he lie, though?
Hey, he was on
That's
that
all I
gas.
feel like
bro.
he's tripping.
He was on that gas.
Hold on,
Did
listen
he
to
lie?
Miles. Hold on, Miles is taking Paul Pierce's side. Listen to Miles. What you
I'm
got to
not
say,
taking
Miles?
his
What you?
side. I'm asking, does he lie? Does he shoot?
Yes,
better?
he lied.
I'm
Does
kind
he
of
do?
with him too. I'm kind of with him too.
You said the three?
Y'all,
Does
Michael
he
Jordan
not
three
shoot
from
better than Mike?
what we gonna do? What we doing right now?
Hey,
What we doing?
hold on.
What we doing?
I'm not saying
Shoot
he's
better than
better. I'm
Mike.
saying he shoots the ball better than Mike.
Hell
From three,
Yeah.
that's
what I'm
it.
saying.
Yeah, he can shoot a three better. They want he shoot the
What
Mike
about
averaged
everything else?
38.
That's
I'll
what
give
he
him a 30.
said.
What about everything
He
else?
said he shoots the ball
Zip.
better.
I'm not.
If average 38 is no more pure scoring than that. That
I'm
is
not even.
pure
Look,
buckets.
I ain't even giving you the three ball though. I just feel like the
I
game
don't even
played.
shoot threes, I get 38.
Jordan ain't really shoot threes, bro. You can't say that. Jordan really.
Hey,
And
real
that,
quick.
that's another thing though. He
How
just
about
said specifically as they name a person, I shoot better than him, which I don't think he's lying.
But look though, Miles. I can say that if I know you don't shoot threes. If I know you,
That's a fact. That's
but
a fact.
if I know you shoot
But I
7
don't
threes and I shoot 2, yeah, you shoot threes better than me.
Dirk, before you go, can we define what a pure scorer is? Y'all know me. I like to have a definition out there so we can. Real quick, somebody in the comments, Ramon said delusionality at its best. Ramon
he's
said,
drunk. He was
He is
drunk.
delusional.
You a hot man.
But yeah, how do you define pure score? What is that to y'all?
I mean,
Kevin Durant.
A nigga that can wake up and get 30, bro, any day. That's the best. I don't know how else to put it.
yeah, I mean, just
Okay.
somebing that can just. I mean, you
Get through
can you can put
Well,
your best defender
Kevin
on
Durant's
him. He's
not that
still
guy.
getting his buck. He's
Hey, we
still
ain't doing
getting
this. Hey,
his.
move along, bro. We ain't doing this.
Kevin Durant's not that guy. I'm just saying. Y'all said
man.
you said
Kevin
wake up and
Durant
get
is
30.
definitely. Kevin
Early
Durant
to
is definitely. Kevin Durant is definitely one of the.
He ain't averaged 30
He
since
definitely
2014.
scores.
I'm just
He
saying.
definitely.
He ain't averaged
He
30 since
definitely
2014.
scores
So
better
just
than Paul
EJ,
Pierce.
He didn't
EJ.
say
does score
average
better.
30.
I didn't say
Kevin
every
Durant.
day. I said can wake up and get 30.
Shoot 30.
EJ, stop trolling, man, before you piss me off today with this Kevin
Cam
Durant.
Thomas can go wake up and get 30.
You finna piss
Who?
me.
Who?
Cam Thomas?
Hey man, shut up because he took a picture with your son. Man, we
Cam
not doing this.
Thomas.
Yeah, hey man, we not doing this shit today, man. Don't even
I'm
put
just
don't
saying.
even-
There's a lot of people who can wake up and get 30.
You gonna be on the show next week?
Yeah, but
I'm asking y'all to define what it
I
is.
don't
Michael
want
Jordan
Cam
makes more
Thomas
pressure shots.
nowhere.
Kevin Durant, goddamn it. He talking about more.
What he
Kevin
said?
Durant.
I'm reading the comments. They said Michael Jordan makes more pressure shots than Paul
Ain't
Pierce.
nobody
Simple as
said
that.
nothing about pressure shots.
We ain't said about
That's
pressure.
what Ramon is saying. I'm just reading the comments. Don't be mad at me. That's
Oh,
what
I
he
don't
said.
care. I don't
That's
care
not
about
really-
that. Paul Pierce
Man.
drunk. That's it. He's not the best pure scorer in nothing.
Hey man,
He's not even the.
He's not.
He's not in the best scorer in Celtics history.
we gotta
Get it
find
out of here.
we gotta find EJ though
I'm
with this
done with
goddamn
this.
hate.
This is ridiculous.
It's-
Paul
it's
Pierce is
not-
ridiculous.
It's
Don't you
not
ever-
hate.
Listen. Don't you ever put Cam Thomas and Kevin
I
Durant?
don't even want to
same
hear
fucking
Cam
conversation.
Thomas'
No,
name
you
unless we talking
said-
about
Unless
summer
you're living
league or
around.
I
something.
said a person that can wake up every day and get 30.
You didn't say every day, motherfucker. You just said wake up and get 30. You didn't say every day.
Wake
No,
up and
you
get
didn't.
30. No, man.
Okay.
What does
So
every day
even
mean?
Paul Pierce.
Even go ahead.
This nigga,
Paul
look, hey,
Pierce.
look, EJ, hey, Mitch, what EJ finna do, he gonna act like I said average 30. I said that a nigga that can wake up and get 30. I didn't say
You
average.
just say every day, and then every day is 30. That's average, motherfucker. Every day is average.
I didn't get 30
Every day is
He get
average.
30 every day. He get
You
You
30.
can get every day. Let me ask y'all this though. So when we say pure scores, is it like does it matter how you get in your buckets? Is it a variety of ways? You feel me? Like is it a high value? Like is Jamal Crawford a pure scorer? You know, a Lou Williams, like who would you put? I'm just asking, who would you put in a pure score bag?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
they're pure scorers. They just, it's at a certain level. Like it's
Yeah.
different levels to the
That's tiers to
pure
it.
scoring. Yeah, I think Lou and Jamal are definitely pure scorers,
But
but
Lou tier could have been higher than what it is. He just minimized himself by coming off the bench so much.
He didn't want to. They made him come off the bench when
Yeah,
AI
that
came
was
back
about
to
a
finish.
system.
They
But
set
he
him
wanted
down.
after that. He wanted to though. He
Nah,
never tried to change
nah.
it.
I watched him. He said he's never asked to come off the bench. He said when Allen Iverson came back, Philly told him it wouldn't be right to have Allen Iverson, coming off the bench in Philly. And then he said since then his career been set. Cause you gotta think if it's just better for teams. So like if I pick Lou up as a starter, I gotta pay him like $20-30 more million. If I keep him as a sixth man, I can get away with lowballing his whole career.
And then when he went to Atlanta, he got hurt, and then he had to basically get back in Toronto, won that six man, and then he just became a six man after that. Just
Yeah.
that role.
Okay.
Yeah, he only started like that. Yeah.
My problem with what Paul Pierce said is that He had no issue saying that he was a better scorer than Jordan, but he took issue when Trace McGrady came up. So when they said Trace McGrady, he was like, I don't know, that's a tough one. I don't understand the lot. Like, I don't know what this hold is that Trace McGrady got on people to where you can. I love him as Red.
He had it on YouTube, nigga.
Red, that's but I'm a realist, man. He is, but you can't doubt whether you're better than Trace McGrady and say you're clearly better than Jordan. That doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. Yeah, I'm like, what?
Well, he's not better than either of them, so it's fine.
That's facts. That's big fact.
Hey, but now I want to say this about Paul Pierce, bro. He's been a bucket his whole career. Paul Pierce has been a bucket, and he has had success scoring the ball from high school to the NBA. I think that he just, like y'all said, when he started drinking, you start saying stuff that I don't think you believe, right? I don't think you believe.
I think he believes it though.
No, he probably believes it.
Like if you watch the podcast, bro, a lot of shit he be saying, he believes that shit, bro. Like he feel like he's talking about.
Yeah, if I'm being realistic about it, if I'm Paul Pierce, I probably look at basketball differently than like I'm not gonna be objective. Like, yo, I was one of them ones. Like, I don't think nobody scored better than me if I'm Paul Pierce. Now, in reality,
yes,
you know what I'm saying. On the outside looking in, we like, bro, okay, like,
yeah.
But
Because as a competitor,
if I can understand it from his perspective, he probably think that. But yeah, you could say that when you hanging out with KG and them at the crib, not on national, not just throwing it on the internet.
Look,
That's
not
not
on this. Well, he had the crib. It's always the camera in his face. There, that's the problem.
Yeah, well, he just can't see. Wait till it turn
live.
off. Like, you know when it's going live.
He said they don't call me the truth for no reason.
Hey,
so it's two different people. So hey, so if Melo says this, do you feel the same way?
If Melo,
yeah, I like that question.
People regard Melo as one of the greatest scorers. So is it different from Melo?
Was it a definite though?
I mean, not.
Before you go,
I mean,
was it a definite? Did he give a definite? What he said?
I'm saying if Melo said he scored better than Jordan, or if Melo just said
both. Because I think Melo. I think Melo.
Yeah, Melo probably think he scored better than Jordan too, but he be high.
I mean, let's be real though. Like, look at Melo's bag.
What did he say?
I don't care what is bad. It's nice bag.
He said he one of the best scorers, and he said he is the best scorer. That's what I'm asking. Paul Pierce.
No, Paul Pierce. He's the best.
Well, once you say you're better than Jordan, I'm thinking you're saying you're the best. Yeah. Once you say I'm a better scorer than Jordan, I think you're saying you're the best.
And without hesitation, like,
yeah.
For you,
Jordan was the first name that threw out. That's what I'm saying. Once you say I'm a better scorer than Jordan, I think you at least think you're number two at a minimum.
When I pull my mic off and be like,
I see minimum.
All right, cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. This thing is out of control.
Hey, the same way Tony Allen did Rashad McCants when he said he could get 81. All right, we done, guys.
Okay, you said, all right, Lord.
Let's wrap it up. Let's get up out of here.
Out some mud. Rashad McCants.
Oh my God. But nah, Mitch. I think Melo a better scorer than Paul Pierce. So.
See, we had this conversation on here. And Red, go ahead. Go ahead, Red. I ain't saying that.
Yeah, we did. I said Melo. You would have did this whole discography on Paul.
I had a couple. So hear me out, Dirk, because you weren't here. Zell, I can't. You let me know if you remember the conversation. So all I said was, when we talking about scoring, right? Paul Pierce is less of a shot chucker than Carmelo Anthony was. I think. So what I did was I went and looked at where points per game all time for Paul Pierce and what Melo was. And there's about 1,800 point difference, right? But Carmelo shot 3,500 more shots than Paul Pierce. You feel what I'm saying? And I think Paul Pierce's percentage was at like 40 and Melo's might have been like 37. So my point was, I was saying if Paul Pierce took 3,500 more shots, then essentially he would have passed Melo shooting at the same rate. And this is all twos. This ain't counting free throws or threes. This is just all twos 3,500 more shots. He would have ultimately passed Carmelo.
So
and if my aunt had a pick, it should have been my aunt.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you how I got
he's more efficient. He's a more efficient scorer.
He's more efficient. So when I think the conversation of Paul Pierce and Carmelo is closer than we like to give it credit for.
No,
I'm not saying that he is. I'm just saying it's a better conversation than him saying he's a better scorer than Jordan.
That's why I said I think it's close though. Yeah. No, I think it's close for sure. It's close.
If we're in the gym, we got Melo. Paul Pierce over Melo ever. We can stop that bullshit. We're not picking Paul Pierce over half the niggas we like.
I'm picking Melo.
And Red, why is that? Why do people hate Pierce?
He don't got no muscle definition.
You're right, sir.
And that sleeve, that wristband weak when he wears it like that.
You know, you play 2K and you first start the high part. You got the brown shirt, the sweatpants. That's Paul Pierce.
Yeah, that's him. His shit weak. His gear weak.
I used to hate the way he
wore swag with his bucket.
No swag with his bucket.
No swag with his jersey falling off the side of his arm. It's weak,
just look dirty, man. He looked
just weak, man. I like my dude to have a little swag with his bucket.
Hey, you know what? Why they ain't paused him yet, Mitch?
Oh, wait.
Please, please, Mitch. Pause these niggas, Mitch. Please.
Wait, EJ. Flag
because if I was to say it, y'all would have shut this bitch down.
Hold up. Flag on the play. Dirt.
Sorry.
No did it, man. What's up?
No, you too, nigga. You in there with him talking about he looked musty. I don't even know what that means.
No. You didn't.
He looked musty.
Hold on. You didn't hear what Dirt said.
What
that nigga said, I like my man with a little swag.
No, I ain't giving you that. Zale, Red said that a couple episodes ago. You know why Tyrese Halliburton don't look good? He ain't got no swag to him. His game ain't sexy. He got to look in the same bag. In the same bag.
Mitch. I mean, it ain't the same. You can't make a pause worthy situation. They gotta fit pause words in the conversation. Make it cover your content.
It was all pause, is what I'm saying.
I'm sick of pause.
Let me ask y'all this. So if y'all had to rank, give me y'all for y'all best pure scorers all time. Who are y'all 2 or 3 best pure scorers all time? If you had to make your list, you feel me?
Kobe.
You got Kobe on there.
Kobe and Jordan, top 2.
Kobe and Jordan.
I like KD and Melo.
You think about you shaking your head, Mitch? You a Donovan Mitchell fan. Kobe.
Go ahead. Hey.
No. What we're not about to do is just disrespect LeBron like that.
That's what Mitch. Boy, you read my mind. You read in my mind because that's exactly what.
Go ahead. Let me say this. Y'all said pick 2. Why I gotta have the same 2 y'all got?
You don't, but you said that. You said
I got the same 2 you got.
Kobe, to me, Kobe over Jordan. I mean, Kobe over LeBron. So I don't give a fuck about.
Let me ask y'all this. So playing off Mitch. So Mitch, for y'all, panel, do y'all think that LeBron James is a pure scorer? Does he fit the definition?
Yeah,
I mean, you have to.
That's a tough one. I like.
By definition,
he do be scoring. He be scoring, but it's not pure.
By definition, yes. But if you going like based off of what I feel like all of us were saying. No, he just knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I by definition, yes, bro. But by what we were saying, I don't think we were saying.
He score a lot. He do score a lot.
Yeah.
It's just not very pure sometimes.
They want. Hold on. I got you. They want this shit to look like Kyrie.
No, we don't.
Man,
we just don't want it to look like.
No, we don't.
I don't care how you
think about Melo with a score.
He got be looking weak.
If it goes in,
gotta look like Kyrie.
So hold on. So
it do go in sometimes.
So if we doing that, then Shaq would be a pure scorer.
That's in there.
If we going like LeBron,
he pure, yeah, Shaq pure.
But LeBron can't. But Shaq can't shoot a free throw.
What's that matter?
I thought being a pure scorer came in all forms, though. That's what I thought.
But I asked y'all that earlier. Y'all said
KD might be I think KD a purer scorer than Bron.
That's what I said.
You think KD fit the bill more?
I think he a purer scorer than Bron.
Free throw, that's a part of scoring. So yeah.
But he don't shoot a lot either. KD don't shoot a lot.
I'm just saying, but in all forms, though, he can score.
So what makes Jordan a pure scorer?
He do everything at a high rate.
Yeah, midi, cup. He can shoot a little 3. He can shoot a little 3 if he got to.
His 3-point percentage probably like 36, 37.
Are you saying that? Are you saying that because of percentages?
He just got. I test probably.
I test. We can do both.
No, you
I
Eye
can't.
can't.
No,
test.
you can't.
I'm
No, you
going
With
eye
can't.
Jordan?
test. I'm going eye
No,
test.
What? Hey,
no,
That's
what?
what
you
I'm
can't.
doing.
You can't do
Jordan?
You
percentage.
What
can't do
Jordan
it. You
percentage
can't
you
do it
use?
stat wise. It's
I
got to
got
be
you,
eye
Red.
test. When I
What?
What we
watch
looking up?
Bron, it
You
don't
like?
look as pure.
No, I'm just saying. I'm
Thank
saying.
you. Eye
We do
test.
That's
Okay.
percentage.
it.
All right. It's
When
all
he do
right.
that thing between the legs,
Like that. Yeah. Or this right here.
he might rough.
Hey,
It just look weak, man.
Cash.
It go
You look,
in.
Cash.
He got a lot of points,
I'm about.
I
but
I'm
got
like.
you.
I'm like EJ now. That nigga need to retire. Y'all getting on my nerves just as much.
Hold on, because we gonna get there, Red. Hold on, Red. Percentages.
Ron, yeah,
So
you can talk about
Michael
he
that.
need to
Jordan, Michael
retire.
Jordan, Michael Jordan field goal percentages from the floor. Uh, he pretty much at 50%, y'all. It's about
Yeah,
from the
yeah. We
floor, not
know.
from the three
We
point line.
know.
From the 3 point line, he shot pretty bad. His
But look,
highest from the 3 point line looked like his 38, but early in his career it was 18, 16,
I can see
18,
that.
13.
He wasn't
Early in
shooting
his
no
career was
threes
pretty
for
bad.
real.
I can see
Early
that.
was pretty bad. But from the floor,
That's
just period
awful.
though, it was about 48 to 50 damn near every season.
But y'all
And
know
if I'm
Jordan.
sh-
Now
But
look
y'all
at
if
know
I'm
Jordan.
Jordan
shooting
with the the
13%,
herringbone. He wasn't shooting no three. He probably shot 1 3 a game.
Yeah,
Jordan.
yeah,
yeah,
no,
that's
that's
what
why
I'm
I say,
saying.
yeah, from the three it was bad.
If I'm shooting
Look,
13% from three and 50 from the
he
field, I'm getting buckets in the
he
two
shot
point.
one per game, y'all. Early on, he got
That's why I
each
said.
season he shot one per game. His highest per game was like 3 and 96 three
Oh
Yeah,
point
yeah,
attempts.
and he
he
Yeah,
said
he
he
didn't
ain't
shot.
shoot a
shooting
lot.
no threes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't shoot a lot.
He can't shoot. So why shoot
He,
him?
he
but
shot
listen,
That
38%
mid
in
range
his
was
20 years,
crazy,
dog.
man.
He,
He can shoot that midi. That
Hey,
That
midi
hey,
was
that
you look,
mid
crazy.
range,
hey,
that push up too.
you look up
Talk about it.
LeBron's field goal percentage.
Real, I got you. Is LeBron? So y'all, because y'all saying this to me.
It's disrespectful.
Bro, I feel like we forget LeBron in early days. I think people
Hmm.
don't remember 2003, 2010 Bron, bro. That shit was pure, y'all. I'm sorry. Everybody like to say he was a bully and just bulldozing. He
He was
wasn't
doing
just doing
different
that,
shit like
Red. I'm sorry, Red. I don't care
That
you
shit was
sitting on your
overrated,
couch.
man.
He was doing a little
Overrated?
That shit was
hold on,
overrated,
hold on.
man.
You said he was doing what he was shooting.
Yes.
The whole reason he lost to San Antonio because they drug off his ass. He didn't want to
You
shoot.
picked up one. That's one series. We talking about 9 seasons. I
That was
just
the that was the one.
2003.
I'm saying that was the one team that was like, bro, you know what? We're just gonna bag the fuck up. There's a lot of niggas that go at me close. I'm not shooting no fucking threes. I'm getting to the rim.
But you can't shoot, motherfucker.
My,
What are you
my
talking
point
about?
my
He
point
can't
exact
even. Bron couldn't shoot back there.
my
He
point
couldn't
exactly,
shoot.
nigga. You
He
jump
couldn't
the
Bron,
shoot
field if
back
you play
there.
me
You
close.
gotta play your game. You can't let them play your game for you type shit.
But what I'm saying is, if you playing me close, that means you're playing into my game. With
Yes.
LeBron, that's what I'm saying. You're not playing your game, so you had one coach that was smart enough to do it. Drag
from
off his
from
ass.
Mavericks
from
did it
two.
too.
Bron has been a 35% 3 point shooter or higher since about 2007.
Okay.
Okay.
He is not shoot back. He's 1 for 3 from the 3 point line, guys. What we talking about? What we doing here?
You said
Yeah,
what?
And
that's
from the
cool.
floor,
That's nice.
he's at 48 to 50. He about the same
This
range as Jordan was from the
you
floor.
Man, look, man, it just didn't. It used to just didn't look good, man. It still
still
don't look great.
You know what? I'm gonna
they never
post a
look good.
highlight tape of
Please,
LeBron for y'all because
his
The
y'all
dunks,
forget.
the
Y'all
dunks is
forget.
good. Them
All,
handles used to
all them
be
nigga highlight tapes
suspect,
of him
man.
dunking the
Them
ball. I don't
handles
watch
used
the
to
LeBron
be.
James highlight tape.
Them
Every
handles
LeBron.
used to be suspect with
Hey,
them.
it's
it's
so
a
sus.
it's a
Nobody can
bunch of
stop it.
it's a
That's
bunch
the
of it's a
crazy
bunch of
thing.
Huh?
chase downs and dunks. That's all you gonna see on them highlight
No,
tapes.
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's
it's a
man.
lot
not.
Them
of pull up
highlights.
It's
jumpers.
not.
It's a
It's
lot of
not.
turnaround fadeaways. It's
He would used to
a
get
lot
the
of
he used
mid.
to get the he used to get the pull up jumper in rhythm a
I can't.
lot when he kept got going. He used to get that
Yeah.
going a little bit, but let's not get it
Y'all
twisted,
like
bro. He
that
used to be broke from he used to you couldn't shoot.
nigga Bron got one of the weakest mixtapes ever, man.
He couldn't
That's
shoot,
crazy.
bro.
You want to talk about me hating?
I ain't trying
You
to hate.
hating crazy.
I
Yeah,
ain't
nah,
trying to
I'm
hate.
not
You
saying that
Bron,
he
Bron ain't got no weak mixtape. He ain't go that far.
He had a weak mixtape, but
He
that
ain't
was
he's
even
overrated.
crazy. He was
he the great
so
he
he was
he the
so
greatest player.
athletic, bro, and so like just imposing, brother. He a lot of times you can't do nothing. You couldn't do nothing with him, and so I think it was when we say it's a lot of dunks and stuff like that. That's not taking credit from
Hey, yeah,
him.
that's good.
Like you playing to your strengths of your game, and he did that better than a lot of people. But I think that it still wasn't very. When we talk about pure scoring, I don't know if it was like that great to look at. It was effective, and I think that's what Mitch getting at. Like maybe it wasn't, but they couldn't do nothing with it, and I agree.
Miss don't believe in wasted
But
bashes. Fuck you.
when we start talking about the other guys that did it, it just looked better. from a standpoint of
I know
access.
y'all probably think Paul George is a better pure scorer, don't you? Paul George better pure scorer than Bron?
That nigga number one
Paul
player.
George?
Paul George.
Yeah.
Greatest player all
I don't know.
time.
I don't think so. I'm tired of Paul George too. I don't know.
What you about to say, Red?
I said that nigga the greatest player all time. He ain't even got top 5 mixtape.
This man hating terribly.
His mixtape probably is crazy. His mixtape probably crazy.
Mixtape,
hey, Dirk. So why you think LeBron need to retire, man? How y'all feel about this Lakers situation? I seen some rumors
Why do
about
I
him
think he
getting
need to
traded to
retire?
Dallas. Yeah, what's
it's time to go, man. He's 40. We did everything. What we still doing, man? What we still doing right now? We
He's
just
holding the
ran
team
up
back.
and down.
He
We
being
tied. We done drafted his son. We got him on his books for 3 more.
He
You
gonna
gotta get
Like
Bryce in there first.
it's time to go, man.
He gonna
It's just
stay
time
the
to go. We can't. He
y'all?
just. He can't do it for a whole game no more, and it's obvious.
Can y'all win a championship with LeBron?
Nope. I mean, we
We
can,
can't
but
run a championship with this team we got.
it ain't gotta go. It can't go through him though. You gotta
We can't win it. We can't win it with this lineup we got. So no.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this though. He just trying to put that number so far out the water, nobody else will get it.
Stop it, yo. What we doing?
Let's get it. Then
I'm saying there's no problem.
No matter what, you either gonna if he stop right now, you either gonna say he the best player ever or the second best player ever. It don't matter if he win another chip or not.
Yeah, he don't gotta win another championship.
Another championship don't matter.
He's already
really.
He's already
because the Jordan people gonna already say it ain't gonna. If he win another chip, what that's gonna change from the people that think Jordan's better than him? You still ain't got 6. You didn't win 6. It's gonna be the same argument.
He already the greatest player to ever play the game. They give him that.
You either think that or you think Jordan better, and no matter what he do from now till the time he retire, it's gonna be the same.
I think he's just trying to get that, push them stats a little bit further. So
I think he passed that.
Them stats is out of control, man. Where do we try to go with the stats?
What'd you say, Sam?
I think he just passed that because I feel like he's not gonna win no championship. Like being that top person, you're not gonna like. I just feel like a lot of people don't.
We got DeAndre.
They feel like it's changing their game. They can't grow. Like I just feel like he got to just to help the league and the Lakers. He got to go.
Bro, fuck the league. He trying to get a check. He don't give a damn about them people.
I mean, I
he
get
sure
that.
He sure don't give a damn about me.
He don't give a damn about them people.
Yeah.
We got DeAndre.
What's wrong with DeAndre
Jake LaRavia.
If you watch him, he don't play. He don't play the full games.
What's wrong with DeAndre?
He gonna put his stats up and he gonna go disappear.
Damn, man,
that's crazy.
Go ahead, Nick.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Nick.
I got a question.
Portland just bought him out. Portland just sent him to the crib.
Hold up, Dirk.
They ain't got no problem doing that. He must be terrible.
Hold up, Dirk. Mitch been shaking his head for a long time. Let's hear this DeAndre Hayden shit.
Hey, okay. I got a question.
All right.
So we had ease on this. All the old niggas get out the league.
Okay.
So what superstar y'all gonna get to? What is it? 2027? Y'all supposed to rebuild and get some new pieces?
You talking about the Lakers?
No, we did.
Yeah. You talking about
no, 2027. If you look at all the marquee people, they old as hell.
Yeah, we
did.
So it's and all them players. So let's say y'all, Kyrie. Does Kyrie play the whole game?
He played more.
You talking about in 2027?
No, I'm talking about like before he got hurt. Does he play more of the game than LeBron?
Like now?
Right now.
Yeah,
offensively, defensively.
No, well, he don't play on defense. So
okay, so Kevin Durant. You can name these people. None of them played the whole game. If they have to, now he has Lucas, and now he can play. This year, he actually played more defense than he ever did before.
He did. I agree with that.
Offensively, so it's like y'all telling him to retire.
Yeah, it's time.
For what? He's averaging 26.
He's old.
He's not helping that team.
How's he not?
Because Julius Randle was light, his face was lighting up every time Bron switched on him, and that's the problem. Julius Randle looked like he was killing Bron. He just going right at him, and that's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah, because you got 2015 Bron in your mind.
No, I don't. I want him to go.
And the problem with that is that was a terrible fucking matchup. Why don't you have Rui guarding him? It's a terrible matchup.
It's a terrible matchup. Ju versus Bron.
Physicality wise, yes.
That's why I'm saying he need to retire then.
Hey,
For
EJ
one
Ray said
Because
he
game.
got
nobody
kicked
would
out.
ever say that, but we would never say that before. Jew is
Yeah,
a
he's
bad
older.
matchup for Braun.
Yes, because he's 40.
I
That's
feel
what
like
I'm
Ron
saying. When
Ron,
Julius Randle start being a bad matchup for you, it's time to go. We got to go.
No, why
Go
though? I don't
home.
see why.
We got to switch Rui on him. We got to go, man. We paying you 57 million. We got to switch.
that's the thing too. He getting
Yeah.
paid so much money too. Like just to go out there and just get
Okay.
numbers.
So all right. So
Julius Randle,
no,
he didn't
okay.
even go play.
If Kevin Durant is guarding Julius Randle, what's Julius Randle doing?
I don't
Same
know.
thing.
Put
Same
Kevin Durant on
thing.
the list with LeBron to get out the
He
league.
can
I
go
think.
too. I'm ready for him to
I was gonna
go.
say, Mitch. I
I'm
You
think
ready
got
for him
another
to
name, Mitch.
go.
We can
I think
we
we
can add a
all
list of people gonna
Mitch.
kick out. Come
Oh,
on,
George,
Y'all just
give
talking
him
about Dame
out.
should come back.
Go
we can
home.
go too. Who else?
Mitch,
Go
don't do
Who's
that.
out
home.
here?
Like all these old Steph, you
Don't,
gone too?
don't do that, Mitch. We said Dame should come back based off the
Sure.
conversation, but we've been saying all the
Steph
old people.
gone.
I'm tired of all of them. You can get all of them out here. Yeah, I done did everything they can do, man. They just still try their best, and it
My
didn't
Ring
question
work.
is,
chasing.
what superstar
They,
y'all getting?
huh?
If
You
y'all
got
think Giannis
one.
is coming, is he's not coming, bro.
Who?
You
The
talking about the
Who?
Lakers?
Lakers?
Lakers. Who
We
y'all
got
getting?
Luca.
You got one.
We don't need
Mitch,
no
how much
more.
longer you want LeBron to play?
Right.
He's not diminished
How
too.
much longer you want?
Y'all like,
I'm just
How
asking.
much longer
here's
are
the
we
thing.
gonna do this, man?
Hold on. So
I'm
my
just
thing is
asking.
when Kobe
Great
was playing,
question.
when Kobe was playing, it's like, all right, bro. You could tell.
He hung it up.
Yes,
You
I
can
can
But we
tell.
tell
but
now.
we also knew they weren't winning. Right? With Kobe and them, that team, I think they won 40, 30, 37 games or some shit.
Yeah,
With
Yeah.
that,
LeBron and them, we still have these championship aspirations and we need to be
Yeah.
realistic.
That's
I
not
don't
fair.
think
Yeah, it ain't fair to
go ahead,
LeBron.
go ahead, Rick.
Not just saying it ain't fair to LeBron. Like, 'cause with LeBron, the championship will bust every year. He's 40,
Right,
bro. You can't
right.
you can't keep putting that on him.
He
Okay,
can't.
but
Yeah.
I got a follow up question.
He can't do it.
But it's LA though. But
I
it's
got
LA.
a follow up
That's
question.
the culture. Look
Was
at
it
that banner
LeBron?
behind Durr over there on the left hand side. Durr, look over your left shoulder. What that banner say?
Oh, it's
You
a
see them
lot of them up
championships
there.
over
Yeah, it's a
there?
lot of those.
That's
Yeah,
the
it's a lot of
culture.
those.
So
That's
We
he
ain't
the
went
gonna
to the
get no
wrong
culture.
more.
team
We
to
ain't
try
gonna
to
get no
like,
more
you know
though.
what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna get no more.
so was it LeBron's fault that they lost to the Nuggets?
In 2022
Kind
or
of.
whenever.
What? Yes, anytime they lost to him in the playoffs.
I say yeah. You
He was real tired. He
let me
was
tell you
real
why I say
tired
yeah.
out there.
I'm just
It was
talking
dead
about
meat.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you
Anthony
why I say yeah
Davis,
though, bitch. They
they
did
needed a
great.
center.
Go ahead. They did need to
I,
finish.
I thought they needed a center. I don't think I've always said this. Anthony Davis can't guard Joker. So
Nobody
trying to have
can.
him yeah,
I'm with
but trying to have him guard Joker and be the number one scorer or whatever he wasn't there yet. I don't know, Miles, look at Miles. Oh, let me get Miles in
now
here.
you
look,
ain't
hey,
got no,
I'm
you
with
ain't
you
got
though,
no
Mitch,
money for
but
no other players or nothing like that.
anytime Brown on the floor, you expect him to do more if you're in a close game.
Mhm.
You're gonna always get penalized.
Did you see the numbers he put up against Aiton?
Who?
Joker.
I
No,
don't
what he
even want
put
to
up?
It
see
was
it. I
like
don't even want to
50,
see it.
14, and 14
Yeah, it's like I was gonna say that he cooked this.
50.
Hey,
combined
I'm just
and
saying.
a mess.
Hey, listen,
I'm
Joker gonna
sick.
get his. Joker gonna
The
get his,
DeAndre
but
Ayton
you don't want
is.
Anthony Davis taking that burden on and having to do that and then try to score. That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
we don't got to worry about that no more. We got DeAndre Ayton.
Man,
So we
DeAndre,
don't got
D,
to worry about
Hey,
that.
hey,
you ain't got to worry about. He ain't got no snow in LA, so he good.
hey,
We
DeAndre ain't
dead.
thinking about no basketball. He trying to be an OnlyFans model now. Man, he ain't
We
thinking about that.
dead, man.
He care about
Who?
We
basketball.
dead.
So
Yeah.
what do y'all think you need, Dirk? Dirk, what do you think y'all need to be
A
prominent in the
fresh
Lakers?
reset, huh?
So who you want to build around? You build it around
You
just
got to
Luca
build
or
around.
like
Yeah,
or
we need to revamp the whole
Got to.
thing. I mean, I understand when you got Braun on your team, then you pretty much mortgage your whole future. So you just be giving up draft picks, giving up young
yeah,
players to get
yeah.
veteran guys to come in and ring chase and blah blah blah. So I mean, even whatever I say we need to do, I don't even know if we can do it because we don't got no draft picks. We don't got nothing.
Hey,
So
but
we
D
got to
Dirk,
roll out Luca and DeAndre Ayton and Bronny. I don't know. That's
hey,
it. We. It's
but
over.
to be
It's
fair though,
over.
hey, look though, Dirk. To be fair though, we do got some nice young people. We just ain't got like you said with LeBron. You can't bring nobody else in because you got
We
AR, you
had
got Rui, you
tons,
got
and
Rui.
we had tons of them
Yeah,
before he got there, and when he first got there, we let all of them go. So
but
now we looking at it like, you know, we got to compete with the OKC and the
The
Rockets.
Nuggets, the
Man, they
Rockets, the
got dudes.
Mavericks.
Them dudes, 17 years old. Man, we in trouble, man. We
Hey, for real.
we
Good
in
man, man.
trouble, man. They low. They got 12 deep, but 19-year-old wings. We
The Rockets trying to get somebody else too. I seen. I was
They
we
reading.
are
just got let Cam Whitmore go.
I
That,
seen
that's
that.
good.
that's what I'm
They
saying. They're
need to
trying to
let
use
some
draft
of.
capital.
They
So I
got two
mean,
second round picks.
competing with that, man.
I'm dealing with that.
I don't know, man.
The
Then you
West,
got the
I ain't gonna
whole.
lie, the West just don't smash. Period. The
They got
West
the
It's
is
gonna
don't smash.
smash.
they got the
Who
Lakers still
y'all
as a
think
top
the
5 team.
say it again, Red? What you
Got
say?
the Lakers still as a top 5 team.
Really? They got to be off the back of Luca.
Well, you
I
got
think
Luca,
With Luka
but
and
you don't know
Bron,
if he gonna be in shape.
I think this, y'all. This is what I
Luka
think
gonna
for
be
the
in better
Lakers.
shape.
Fast.
Hear me out. Hear me out on this. I think if y'all actually go find a four, like a significant four man, when LeBron plays the four, it y'all are not effective. When he is
hey,
guarding Julius Randle, when you expecting him to get rebounds,
hold up,
that's his ass.
we had
He need to
one.
be the two.
But look, we had one, but they didn't want to give him a 5. You should have kept
Who?
AD. They should have kept AD at the 4. Just gave him the 5 he wanted.
Yes.
We had
Yes.
one.
They
I
gave
agree.
him a 5 in the bubble. We won a chip.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what they
And what's
need.
crazy? And Dwight said he would have came back and played for vet minimum. You could have got Dwight back for vet minimum at that time.
Yeah,
They
we
wasn't.
ain't want Dwight
Yeah,
was
but he was on
doing.
his Warrior
Yeah, we
stuff, man.
good. We
Don't
couldn't
nobody
have
care.
Dwight though. We couldn't
I
have
don't.
Dwight in the locker
Jerry, I
room.
don't
He
give a
was
damn what he do off the court. I just
nah.
need
He
him to
was
score on
doing
the
it.
court.
It looked like he might have been doing it in the locker
On the
room.
court.
Dennis Rodman was too. We let that nigga get some rock
Nah,
out of his
man,
championship so we could
Dwight,
do
man. They got Dwight right where he need to be, man. Over there playing in the big three.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm trying to think.
What else?
Ted in the comments said we y'all like who? Like name of four. I'm thinking I don't know the specific person. It's not a lot of
It ain't
specific
one.
ones, but it's somebody similar to how Chet Holmgren is for the Thunder, like a stretch four, but
Like a
a
Bobo.
6'10", 6'11".
He say Bobo.
Uh,
He said
Bobo.
Bobo.
I don't like Bobo. I don't
Somebody,
like
What
Bobo.
does
somebody gotta
what
give him a
does
chance
Chet do
though,
that
for real.
Bobo can't?
He'll fit right in with DeAndre.
I think, look, y'all might not like this name. It might be bad, but John Collins from Utah, he getting out of there. Get you a John Collins, man. Get you a John Collins. I
John
just don't
Collins
want
gonna be
Yeah,
running
My
in the
point
offense.
is, LeBron
5
James
seed in
don't
the
need to play the
West.
fucking four. Get LeBron James off the four position. Because when he
John
playing the
Collins be
four,
on
that's
that.
his ass.
Yeah, John Collins. That's a decent pickup. We'll be like a 5 seed.
Right.
4-5. John Collins and
Top six.
DeAndre.
You got to listen.
Hey,
My
what,
point,
Ain't
what, what more
nobody
do you
got
want?
no heart,
But
man.
Derek,
Ain't
what
nobody
more
got
do you
no
want
heart.
though, Derek?
What
Like,
you
do I
put
want?
LeBron at the four,
yeah,
that's
because
his
LeBron, because we can't get shit in LA.
Yeah,
Y'all,
you're right. That's all
they
I got.
hands tied. What
I
you
don't
want?
got no expectations, Red. I ain't got no. I'm actually thinking about moving on to the Hawks. That's what I'm thinking about.
You go, hey,
All
I'm
right
thinking
now.
about going down the street to
hey,
Atlanta, man.
you might well he gonna be on there
Cheap
watching.
tickets.
I can't say it on here, but he gonna be on there watching me become an ATL fan. He gonna be on there watching.
ass.
I can't say it
Uh,
on here, but he gonna be on there
Listen, I'm
watching.
yeah.
already on it. They get on my nerves, man. I
Who
don't
the
even care to
Hawks?
talk about it. The Hawks, yeah, bro.
They got a
Derek, I
nice
talked about this
roster.
last pod.
They
They
got a
got a
nice
great
roster.
roster. We got
They
8 people
trying.
that do the same thing, man. We got to do something. Mitch brought up the fact though that they may be trying to do a Pacer style where we just got a 6 to 9 man rotation of guys that everybody can do some shit. But I
I
got to
love
see it.
I love Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? But I gave up on them and lost.
You can't do what, Red?
I love them
This
as
they
a city.
best roster they done had in a long time.
I said I love them
Yeah.
as a city, but I gave up last year.
Oh, okay. Your mic
Hey
keep going
man,
out. I can't
hey,
hear you. I don't know
DJ,
if
he
that.
gonna check right here.
Where y'all at? Y'all about to hoop?
Yeah, we got a game today at Northern.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, well, I'm gonna kick you out there. Bye, man. You good?
All right, man.
All right,
I
man.
ain't want y'all to
Appreciate you,
think I
Miles.
was ducking smoke. I left out
Oh
Oh
when y'all
no,
no,
talk
you
you
too much,
good,
good.
so I
Nah,
Miles?
you
had
You
to come
good.
back,
good?
make sure I
No.
show my
And
face.
they was talking about you when you left, bro.
Hey, man, don't nobody care about that shit, man.
Oh man.
All right, Miles, man. Go ahead, man. I hope
All right,
y'all
man.
win.
Y'all have a
All
good
right,
Sunday,
man.
man.
All right, dog.
All
All
right,
right,
bro.
Appreciate
bro.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. They kick him out, man. Hey, I want to ask y'all this last question before we go. Best team in Texas, man. So now we got Dallas Mavericks. They picked up Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis at the end of the season. Then you got the Rockets who just picked up KD, Clint Capella, and who was they? They picked up one more. I
Dorian
think it might just be
Finney-Smith.
Dorian
Finney Smith.
Finney-Smith. And then you go to
They
San
traded
Antonio
Cam Whitmore.
Spurs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, they traded Cam Whitmore, and then you got the Spurs who just picked up Dylan Harper and Luke Cornett. as a backup. I thought the Spurs needed a backup center a lot because they were subbing. They had Harrison Barnes running their backup center sometimes, and what's the dude with the curly, the green hair? Sochan.
Sohan, yeah.
Sochan, yeah.
Sochan play every position on that team.
Yeah, bro. And I hate
We're
this game
good. It's
so
weak.
bad.
Yeah. It's ass.
Hey, man, should do KD and whatchamacallit got to get that one.
Who?
Finney Smith, for sure. Yeah. We got to talk about that.
Yeah.
They got to get the one.
Why they got to get the
Don't
one?
name drop.
Based off what,
Don't
Red?
name drop me. Don't name
Yeah,
drop
you
me.
gonna say my name? You gonna be in the locker room?
Because
Be
he
like,
name dropped
crazy.
me. And that same thing you was saying, KD was hating, he name dropped him.
Oh, on the thing where he said I ain't passing the ball to Finney Smith. Oh yeah, that's a fact. We got to talk about that. Yeah, we definitely got to. Bro, listen, there's 180
hey, he's not the
players
best team in Texas either, Ted.
Say what?
Who ain't?
I'll read in the comments. Ted talking about Houston the best team in Texas.
Houston is the best team to me.
Y'all got
I like,
yeah. Go ahead, Zip.
Houston.
I mean, when it comes like health wise, I like the Mavericks, but it's like on being healthy and stuff.
Oh, well, that's
fully
like
healthy,
saying
man.
that goddamn sun gonna
But
shine.
if a lot of people, I don't know, like you a Lakers fan there, I feel like D'Lo and AD had a good connection, kind of like not like a fully thing and stuff like that, but I feel like they can kind of get it back because they've been playing each other so many different times. So it's like it's now like, hey,
If you got
gotta
D'Lo
get it
on
right.
your team, you definitely losing.
huh?
Chill, bro.
Oh,
Man,
my
this nigga
bad.
Dirk
Go
being a
ahead.
bummer, dog. This nigga
No.
sad, bro. That's sad ass nigga, man.
Nah, but I feel like
Between
D'Lo
Bucks
gonna
and
be
the
better though.
Lakers. Oh,
D'Lo gotta
man.
be better.
My bad.
Yeah,
D'Lo as a
D'Lo-
backup point guard is fine though. If you
But
got
he
D'Lo
started-
running your backup,
Yeah, no.
You gotta hold the
Perfect.
team down though.
Restricted
That's the
minutes.
thing though.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
there ain't shit, bro.
Restrict his
Bruh.
minutes. Restrict them. If he getting like 12 to 15 minutes, you good.
Good.
Heat check, might come in, hit 5 threes, or might have 17 turnovers.
I'm
No,
with him.
not
he
gonna play
never-
no
hey,
defense. One of the worst defenders I ever seen in my life.
Facts.
In my
Who is
life.
D'Lo?
When Bruce
D'Lo.
Brown was coming down court,
Man.
cooking this nigga, like
D'Lo
he
don't
was,
even try to get through a screen. He
Well,
just
he
lean
can-
on the.
you can- he
just
can be
lean on the
trash
nigga
now.
that's setting the pit. He just lean on him.
Yeah, he can be a trash defender now. Y'all got the biggest front court in the league.
Yeah.
Gafford, Lively, and Gafford. Did Gafford sign back?
Who's
I think
their
Gafford's still there.
starting point guard though?
Gafford's
Who's starting at point guard?
It's gonna be Russell. It's gonna be
You still
Russell.
got Najee Marshall though, right?
Najee, they got Najee at the
There's
3.
no
and
way
Clay
this
at
is
the 2.
better. There's no way this is better than Houston.
Well, he said with Kyrie though. He
I
said
don't
with
feel
Kyrie.
like they're gonna do that with Kevin Durant. I feel like Kevin Durant gonna be hurt.
Yeah, he said healthy there. You said healthy.
Yeah, he did say him.
But they not
Yeah,
healthy
I
though.
feel like Kevin Durant gonna be hurt.
Kevin Durant's gonna be hurt, but Anthony Davis ain't.
Hey, Zell, Dirk says you can't give an if, so we got to pick right now.
Yeah, I'm saying right now they about to come into the year.
But I'm
They
saying
not
Kevin,
here.
but I don't know, man. I feel like Kevin Durant can possibly hurt that team because they had a nice young core and now they old. So it's like I feel like his experience can help, but I don't know how they gonna be able to play around with him and stuff. He's gonna take up a lot of shots.
What's the over under on their wins? They won 52 games last season. Do they win more or
I
less?
like over.
You ain't over?
It's not, you like Rockets over?
Over 52.
Over
Over 52 wins. Because that's how
they
many games they
definitely
won.
gonna be better than the Mavericks then.
If they
win over
that is-
52,
But
Yeah,
it's the overall like who gonna make it farther in the playoffs and stuff too.
I don't trust Kevin
overall.
Durant, man. I'm sorry, y'all. And there's no hating, Red. I don't trust him to be the guy. I don't trust him to be the guy.
who you trust on the Mavericks?
He got 2 championships.
Kyrie. Y'all told me he the best skill player ever.
Kyrie ain't even
The best skill player in NBA history.
Hey, man. Y'all so
Oh my
disrespectful.
God. Kyrie ain't never won.
So is Kyrie the one? Is he the number one option?
If Kyrie your best player, what has that ever gotten you to?
Nothing.
The same thing it got you for Kevin Durant. Nothing.
He was the number one
KD went to
option.
the finals.
He was not better than Steph Curry. We're not doing this. No, he was not better.
KD went to the finals. No. He went to the finals with OKC.
We not
true.
saying.
KD, your best player, go to the
As a
finals.
second option. With Russell
Kyrie,
Westbrook.
as your best player, go get Anthony Bennett.
With Russell Westbrook as the best player.
Hey,
Yeah.
hold on.
No, that's crazy.
Hold on, Dirk.
Go ahead, Red.
You talking about
What, Red?
young
Go.
Kyrie?
Hey,
You can't say Anthony Bennett.
If we being technical, when Boston win against LeBron now, they play against LeBron East Coast Final, that was Kyrie's team. He was just hurt if we being technical.
Yeah, he went out there.
That was his
Well, it
team.
seems to be consistent. He's not going to be out there this
I,
year.
if
For
we being honest, I'm fine with putting Kyrie and KD in the same bag. We can put them in the same bag.
What we
okay,
Y'all
gonna
let's
don't
put
put?
want
him.
to.
What we
Okay,
gonna
no,
put
let's
your
put him in
favorite
the
player?
same bag, and then now
No,
you
hell,
got on the
SGA won a
Mavericks.
championship.
Hold on,
SGA
but
not your favorite
outside
player.
of
Yes, he is.
No, he not. Stop, bro.
the
Prove it.
Rockets roster is definitely better than the Mavericks.
Not he's unhealthy. Great. I don't. You're right. I agree. Let me.
On paper,
But
I
it looks
think.
let's
real good. It looks
take
real good
And
on
I
KD
paper.
and Kyrie out of it. Take KD and Kyrie out of it.
let's take him out of
You
there.
got
Yeah, let's take him out of
Klay
there.
Thompson
Mhm.
Yeah.
washed. Cooper, we don't know yet, but probably gonna be good. Anthony
Mm.
Davis,
Definitely.
good
Look at
to
Red. Look at
great,
Red.
but he
I
gonna
knew
get
you was gonna
hurt.
say that bullshit. Go
He gonna
ahead,
get
bro.
hurt, and then Derek Lively with D'Lo, Najee
Jaden
Marshall
Hardy.
coming off
Jaden
the
Hardy off
bench.
the
Spencer,
bench.
Jada, this Ross. Okay, all right, it's cool.
Jaden
It's cool.
Hardy
That's
off
not
the
close
bench.
to Jay Hard.
Hey,
This
it
is
made you
not
dope,
close
but
to the Rockets. It's not,
man,
and
listen.
I could argue the Spurs might be better.
I was just gonna say the Spurs low key got a stacked ass team.
Spurs do got a team though. It depends on what they're gonna do with D Fox
Bro,
and stuff too with them
listen,
guards.
You think
Dirk
they
just
keep D
told
Fox or they trade him? Oh, go ahead, Rick. Oh.
Dirk just told Zell he can't get no what ifs. We not giving no what ifs for the Spurs neither. Them niggas ain't won
Oh
shit.
no, it's not a what if. No, this
No,
is
what if? I'm
literally that
saying
they team. Ain't no what if.
no. The only reason I was saying what if the Zell was because he said about Kyrie, and Kyrie not gonna be there at the beginning of the year. The
Oh
I
yeah,
Spurs
bet
gonna have
Yeah.
their whole
yeah.
roster.
I bet y'all
Spurs got their
$100.
whole team.
I bet y'all $100. Whoever won't take the bet, the Rockets record
Okay.
gonna be better than the Spurs.
Oh no,
Absolutely.
I got Rockets.
Yeah.
No, I got
Yeah.
Rockets better than the
Nobody's
Spurs. I
arguing
said
that.
Yeah,
Spurs.
Rockets gonna be the best
I
regular
said
season
Spurs might
team.
be
I don't
better
think
than the
like
Mavericks.
yeah.
Yeah, he said the Spurs might be better than the Mavericks. That's
Yeah,
what Dirk said.
I'm not expecting the Mavericks to be good this year. I
Oh,
wouldn't
okay.
expect it. I'm expecting them to
Oh,
go to the
well,
playoffs, but I'm not expecting them to be no big win team
No
this year.
juggernaut.
Yeah, because they doing it based off of Kyrie
like
being there.
play in. You think they're gonna be playing worthy?
You feel like
The Mavs?
Cooper,
I think they're gonna
Cooper
make top
Flag
8.
not gonna do nothing?
I think they're gonna make top 8.
Yeah,
I
they'll be
mean, but
playing again.
listen, y'all. Before Kyrie Nip got hurt, that was a top 4 team in the West.
Yeah.
That team was good.
They're gonna be top 8.
Oh, I think they're gonna be a top 5. I think they
Then
got
you
top.
got
I think they got one of the better teams in the
I think
West.
we forgetting they
what's
got the number one pick on the team though
what's
too.
Cuz name though? I'm not.
Which
I'm
one?
not
Who's
high.
playmaking
I'm not
though?
high on
Who's
that guy.
playmaking for that roster?
What's the guy name that came
Maverick.
last year that was
It got it.
cooking? That I
Who?
asked you about
D-Lo. That's their playmaker.
the point guard.
Nah,
The point
Uh-oh.
guard
Anthony Davis.
He
Anthony
stepped
was it
in
Davis
when
Quentin
like
Kyrie
Grimes or
got.
Spencer Dinwiddie, Red?
He stepped in when
They
Kyrie
in
got
trouble
hurt
with
last year and
D-Lo's
played some
ready.
they
games.
got
His
rid of
career
Spencer. I
gone.
think Spencer went to another team, didn't
Yeah, Spencer
Yeah,
gone.
He a
They was
free
call,
agent.
they was
Who's
calling him like baby
playmaking for
Kyrie.
the Mavericks?
I'm
You know
trying
what
to
I'm
think
talking
of who
about?
you talking about, Red.
D-Lo, what's it?
He played
I
for the
like
Mavericks. Who's dude that played for the Mavericks? Any one of y'all know? Last year
Who?
when
Not
Kyrie got
Najee
hurt,
Marshall was
Najee
hooping.
Marshall?
they was calling him like baby Kyrie. I can't remember his name though. He was hooping.
Ooh, I don't know
Oh
about
no,
that.
I ain't never heard of nobody
I ain't
named
never heard
that.
that one.
Hey, now like Ted know who I'm talking about. Ted was sending me clips of him. I can't think his
Hey,
damn
put it in
name.
the
Baby,
comments, man. I know
I
what you're
think I
talking
baby
know
about.
who you're
Kyrie.
talking about too. I'm trying to. I'm
He
gonna look
owned the
up the game.
Mavericks.
They brought him up. He got
Hardy, you talking
pulled
about
Oh,
out.
I
Hardy?
know you talking about the guard.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was doing all right, but
Let me
I
see if
guess
I
he
can
did
find his
think he
name,
gonna do
yeah.
it.
he'd be a decent
Who-
backup. I'm not saying star. He'd be a
I'm
decent backup.
saying, but who gonna play make for them even with Kyrie?
They got Christie out there, man. Is it
Max
Brandon Williams, Red?
Oh,
Who?
Brandon
I think
Williams?
so. I
Brandon
think so.
Williams?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
he.
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But
That's
That's
who
Dirk,
they
true.
brought up.
Dirk, let me ask you something though, because you said something about playmaking, right? When you
Yeah,
say playmaking,
yeah. Passing.
I got you, but like in this era, what point guard average over 5 assists outside of Trey Young and James
Cade
Harden?
Cunningham.
Halliburton, Luca.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, for somebody got to pass. I ain't saying it's like
Somebody got
you
to
know
start the offense, is what you're
somebody
saying.
got
Somebody
to
got to start the
play
offense.
make, and I think Kyrie was a benefit of Luca playmaking, and
So this
I
this
don't know what when they with the current roster construct. I don't know who's because Kyrie's the scorer. I mean,
can,
he looking to get his own bucket.
can AD not be
Mm.
that though? Like if we throw it down, can AD not be
I
that though?
was
We
just
playing offense?
asking.
No,
I
no, no,
Yeah,
no.
mean,
yeah.
I'm asking y'all.
I
No, I'm
think
I
asking
I
don't
y'all.
think
know.
I think Anthony
I
Davis
don't know.
can.
Because I'm
He's the
thinking like,
playmaker.
this is how I'm thinking the offense gonna go. Like even like playing with you, Derek. Like we know
Yeah,
you a score first goal, so we know
yeah,
we gonna get open based off of how you score the ball. So when you
right.
score and people gotta pick up on you and pick and rolls, you gotta pass and somebody gonna be open.
Yeah,
I'm thinking they're gonna play that way. I'm not thinking they're gonna have like a structured style of play.
yeah.
Like
But
I'm
I
point
s-
guard,
thinking
point guard.
Go ahead, there. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just asking because I mean, Kyrie, he good for 4 or 5 assists, but not he more for self is what I'm saying. So I'm just wondering who's gonna be because Cooper
I think,
needs
yeah,
somebody to get him involved. Anthony Davis needs somebody to get him involved. Klay Thompson damn sure needs somebody to get him
It's gonna be a
involved.
bunch of hockey assists. Like when they went to the finals, like a
Yeah,
lot of them, like outside of Lucas, everything else was hockey assists.
yeah,
mhm.
Yeah.
I was gonna
yeah.
say this, y'all.
They're
I
gonna
think
be in
that they're
trouble.
gonna have to change their offensive
I'm with
style to
you, bro.
start the season. I think
They're gonna be weak.
they gonna have to start playing inside out. They're gonna have to start with we throwing the ball in the AD first, and the AD is gonna have to be the playmaker as
That's what
far
I
as
think.
Where's
like
Derek
passing, like I
Lively gonna
read.
be standing? Where's Derek Lively gonna be standing
I
at?
don't
Play
mind. So see, I think AD is a decent passer. I think
free
you
throw
know how they
block.
do that big on big screen and that
Yeah.
big on big the lobs and stuff. I can see AD and Lively doing that the
You can
same
play.
way that they did it. Go ahead.
No,
But
go
PJ
ahead.
Washington, I think if
Yeah,
you can do the same thing that PJ Washington and Lively and Gafford did,
Yeah, you
the
can play
same
high
type of
low with
thing.
them. You can play high low with them.
Yeah,
If you throw AD right at the free throw line and let whatchamacallit run the back lines, I think
yeah,
it can look good.
yeah.
But you got to think about this too though. Y'all did because we leaving out Cooper. Cooper played more of a 4 than a 3, so he might be in the way too, depending on how it goes.
true.
They
Yeah,
play in worthy.
Because
yeah.
we requiring a lot of him this year. To be honest,
8.
with this team, like,
Yeah.
he gonna have to
He
go
gonna have to take
crazy.
his game up to the next
He gonna have
level
to go crazy.
He gonna have to go crazy. That's an 8 seed.
because he's starting. He's starting. He
That shit
how do
weak.
y'all so what's y'all
That
what let
shit
me ask you
weak.
this, Dirk? What's y'all expectations for Cooper Flag? How y'all feel about Cooper Flag? What you
Oh, I
like
think Cooper gonna kill.
I
what's
think
his
he's
I think
stat
he
good.
line this
legit.
season? What's his stat line you thinking for him to have a good season?
Probably average anywhere from 15 to
Yeah, I feel like
17.
at least
Let's
15.
8 boards, 7, 8 boards, 5 assists,
You
something like that.
so that's good, right? That's what DeAndre Ayton average, man. Why you don't like him?
Facts.
15 and 8?
Oh,
Yeah,
DeAndre
oh,
that's
Ayton. That's what he do.
that's his career stat
nigga,
line.
you know why
That's
I
what
don't
he
like no damn DeAndre, man. He
that's the
don't got no
same.
heart. He don't got no
Yeah, nah,
heart.
that's a fact. Yeah,
That's
that's a
why I
fact.
don't
He
like
played.
him. I don't care about what his stats look like. He's 7-1. Get a rebound and score. He ain't got no heart, bro.
Looking at yeah, did he get the rebound? He ain't
Yeah.
getting
I'm
no
good.
rebound.
I'm about to have a
What
miserable time watching DeAndre Ayton.
Zell, you think they ought to trade for the Spurs? You think they ought to trade De'Aaron Fox? Or you think they're gonna run the three guards? Him, Castle, and Harper.
How tall
How
is
you feel?
Castle? 6'5"?
They
Six
gonna give
four,
it.
I think.
They gonna
Six
give
Uh,
it
four,
a
six
year,
five.
kid.
About the same, yeah.
They gonna give it a year,
uh,
kid.
You gonna
Yeah,
give it a year, Red?
They gonna give it a
yeah.
year because you gotta let
I
Dylan
think you
pat
gotta
behind
try,
him.
but I want them to put Wendy at the 4 and try to put Cornette at the 5.
Absolutely.
I ain't mad at that.
Oh,
Like to
absolutely.
Where's
start to
Where
start.
is Vassell at in this?
He played a 3,
This
right?
man.
Ain't he a 3?
That's the problem, Rick. That your question
I
is
mean,
That's
he
why I
gonna
asked the
have
question
to.
about
He
him.
gonna have to play
How
it
tall
now.
is he? How
You
tall
think
is
He
he?
they
probably about
you
six
think they
five.
bring Dylan
They
Harper
all the
off the
same
bench
height.
to be a rookie or
Say it
what?
He
again.
gonna have to come off the bench.
What'd you say, Zed?
Dylan Harper off the bench.
Yeah, he coming off the bench. You can't.
The
He not gonna
Devin
start.
Vassell is 6'5", y'all.
He not gonna
Yeah,
start over De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, I know you're not gonna
or
start the one,
Castle
but I'm just
or
saying like try to
Vassell.
put like multiple guards just because he was number 2 pick
Castle
or something
six
like
six.
that.
Stephen Castle six
That's what.
six.
See
He
with the
tall.
That's what
Spurs.
I'm saying. But
It's it.
them dudes already been playing. They Harper got to come off the bench at first.
Yeah.
Now I
Hey,
don't know what they're gonna do if he get to going crazy, but
Harrison
I would
Barnes
let
is
him
still there
learn.
too.
I would let him
Tip.
learn from Fox and then trade Fox. Like
yeah, that's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do.
learn from him first.
yeah,
Once you get
yeah.
it, trade him. Then you good.
I
Because I
think.
think because his
Go ahead. Go,
contract,
go ahead.
because De'Aaron Fox contract up in I think at the end of the season anyway.
And
Is
yeah, and I feel like Fox he got some value to him too.
Yeah, he expiring, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it?
so
Yeah, it expires at the end of the season. Ray. You be knowing this contract shit. I don't know nothing about it. Yeah, his contract come to an end at the end of this season.
Yeah,
so
so
yeah,
we're gonna
37
go
mil.
ahead. Yeah,
He
we
getting
get you
paid.
out of here. We'll get
yeah.
you
He
out of
getting
here after
paid.
this year.
And
He
we
had a
let and we gonna let our rookie guard learn from one of the best.
Look at you. Why you looking like that about
Cause he one of
De'Aaron
the best closing
Fox?
point
That's a lot
guards.
of damn money he was getting. 5
Yeah,
year,
Yeah.
163.
you
He
gotta
was
think
worth
about
that
he was
5
in
years ago.
he was in
Shit, quickly
Sacramento.
Yeah,
getting 150.
You got
Quickly.
you gotta think though, cause
God damn.
he got Sacramento to the number 3 seed, bro. They was the number 3 seed
They
in the West.
did. They had one good
He
playoff.
way better than quickly though.
yeah.
And
I
he
forgot
Man,
about
Yeah,
quickly
that.
but
right
he's
there.
better than Quigley.
yeah.
Quickly getting
I was saying this. Let
120.
me ask you for the expectation for the Spurs. Do y'all follow me on this? Do y'all think the Spurs are playoff contenders as currently constructed? Are they
Mm.
Yeah.
playoff contenders?
Right
I
now,
think
Yes.
yeah.
so. I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mitch, how
Wimby
They
you
got
feel, Mitch?
Wimby got to take that leap on the offensive side though. What you
There you
think?
they
go.
got
So
Wimby. They got Wimby, so they in playoff contention.
they playoff contention. All
It's
right,
ridiculous.
now as far as like actually making a deep playoff run, how far does that go?
Wimby got to take that leap. He got to
Couple
become a scorer.
years.
Couple
Mm,
years,
I say first round. If
first
they
Yeah,
round.
I don't know if
this
they
year,
ready to make. I
yeah, I'm
don't know if they
saying
ready
this
to make
year.
no deep run, but
Name
Yeah. Now
who y'all think
go
gonna
ahead,
be
Rick.
top five? Who y'all think they gonna be top? So who would they
Hold
come?
on, Ray. I want to ask you. I want to get there. Hold on, Ray, real quick. Let me finish on the Spurs. So for me with the Spurs, y'all, if we saying, hey, we not gonna be a deep playoff team, right? We not making a deep playoff run. We just drafted Dylan Harper. We got a rookie of the year in Stephen Castle, and we got a rookie of the year in Wemby. Okay, and then all these guys are 23 and under. I don't know how much De'Aaron Fox can teach these guys about winning basketball. De'Aaron Fox is in his prime. I'm not in the mood to teach nobody. You niggas are competition. If we talk about I'm 27. You feel me? De'Aaron Fox is 27. He is still
yeah.
a top 10, 12 point guard in the league.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure. I just want to go teach Dylan Harper how to compete against me if we just, if I'm just being real. So in my
Well,
mind, I'm saying this. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. What you about to say, Dirk? You got a point?
no, go ahead. Go ahead. You
Oh, I
fine.
was gonna say, in my mind, hey, if we know that we're not really going deep in the playoffs, why not go ahead and just let's trade Fox now, or at the end of the season, let him go, whichever way, and let us build our young core the same way the Pacers did, the same way the Knicks is doing. Let's build an organic kit to let Dylan Harper go take your bruises. A Stephen Castle, go take your lumps. Wemby. In order for them to actually be a good playoff team, to Red's point, I think Wemby has to get up to like 25 a game. He got to get to 25 for it to matter this season. But if we saying it don't matter for 2 or 3 years, then let's go ahead and let Fox go and
But
get what we can from him out of him.
I think you keep Fox though right now because you could get value out of Fox. So like, let's just say if we
Yeah.
did some trading pieces, I can use him as trade bait. And
Yeah, I agree.
as far as teaching, I ain't saying he gonna go hold his hand, but he gonna pick up shit just by watching him be a pro. So,
Yeah, be a professional.
So he
Yeah.
can see him on the court. He gonna see how he play the offense, how he run the offense, how he talk to the players, how he lift weights, how he do all this other shit. So you gonna learn in that way. So you do want a professional because it's actually hard for a point guard to come in out the draft and just get a team like that. That's the hardest position.
Yes. And he was at Rutgers.
Yeah, because he ain't really played.
Yeah,
So
he always gonna play at Rutgers.
Here you go.
But
Ain't no record.
it ain't a jab. I get what he's saying. It's like he didn't go to a prominent team known for
Right.
winning. So I
that's
get
what I'm
he's saying.
saying. Yes.
So yeah,
Okay.
You're not about to just walk into the NBA and goddamn run the team. Like
Yeah.
you need somebody like
You
Fox
got to learn the NBA.
who's also had a lot of success. I mean, you saying he getting a 30 million, whatever, but Fox has had success in the league. So it's somebody that's good, even if you only need 1 year of that bridge. Hey,
Yeah.
y'all, let me show you how to do this stuff. You either take it or you don't. I don't think Fox got to really like even just bring him under his wing more than he can just watch how Fox practice, how he play, and then learn that type of stuff like that. And I think,
Facts.
after that, you can move on if they think Dylan gonna be legitimate.
Dylan
They'll
probably
know.
Dylan too though. Dylan, I
Huh?
don't think the Dylan that we see gonna be the Dylan that we see in the NBA. I think Dylan gonna have to like
He gotta change his game.
he gonna have to damn near make himself a pass first guard to play with the Spurs.
That
Like
team.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got to give up that part to
Cause they
Wimby.
showcasing Wimby, bro. So it's like he not
You're
gonna
not
be able
wrong.
to beat him unless only way he can beat him, he gonna have to like get Wimby involved in the first 3 quarters and be a closer. Which I said De'Aaron Fox would be good for him because De'Aaron Fox is one of the best scoring guards in the fourth quarter.
That's true. That's
He
true.
can
You
be a
know how
second.
crazy? Yo, go ahead, Dirk. What you gonna say?
I'm saying he can be a second. He can be a second guy to Wimby. I think if that's probably his ceiling.
That's his
And
role.
we seen
What
that with
about
Duncan
Cuz
and
though?
Parker.
I'm
Huh?
asking you about Cuz though from last year.
Devin Vassell or
Castle.
Stephen Castle?
Castle, because I don't think
To
Castle
me,
Castle
to
comes
me,
off to me as more of a defender. He's not. He's more of a I can do what you need me to do type of guy as
Okay.
yeah, he
as
kind of
opposed to
come
being a
off to
bucket.
me like a third guy
Okay.
to
Yes,
a
yes.
third guy. He give me
Devin Vassell is a bucket.
Yeah,
Okay.
Devin Vassell scores.
yeah.
Yeah,
Then they're
he
gonna send
scores.
him to Portland or somewhere.
They might trade him.
So
Yeah,
so who they gonna make their Ginobili is my question. Because I feel like they trying to do the same thing they did back in the day. So who they gonna
they
make
got a
their
couple. I mean, they got a couple
I
options.
mean, Vassell, if they didn't trade him, he could have been that guy for real.
Yeah, if they
That's
don't
not
trade
what they want to
Vassell, I
do.
mean, they still got Keldon Johnson. They still
Well, it
got
could be
I
Castle. It
forgot
could still
about
be
Kelvin
Castle.
Johnson.
yeah,
It
they
could be
still got
Castle.
Keldon Johnson.
That's my
Yeah,
UK guy.
It could be
Yeah, it could
Castle
be
as the
Castle.
third guy. He could be the
Hmm.
third guy. I just think that, I need to see some more out of his offensive bag a little bit
There
to
you
be
go.
like, yo, he a
Yeah,
legit guy on the offensive
right.
end.
Right, because
I
in my
think,
mind, I can say this confidently, there. I think that Dylan Harper right now today is a better scorer than Stephen Castle. I
I give
think
you
he's
that.
already a
me
better
too.
scorer.
I give you that. I give you that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me
So what
too.
y'all think?
So
Wimby, what does Wimby got to do on the offensive side to pick his scoring though? Because we need him to score. I ain't gonna lie,
I
we
would
need
like
him
for
to
him to
do
I
it.
stop
think
shooting so
he
many threes. If I'm being honest, if I would like for him to start his game at the low block, mellow type of style, because you're 7'6", right? A lot of the
yeah,
time
he
you can just
should
turn around and shoot the ball, right?
get the
So for
midi,
me,
nice little
yeah,
midi pull up, that free
yeah,
throw line area, get that. Like,
yeah.
He need to go get on that Giannis juice too though. He need to
I
go
want
get
you to
some
be a
yeah,
little
some of
less
that.
Kevin Durant.
Some of
There you go.
that. He need
Yeah,
to
if you
I
don't
want
have
you to be a
get
Giannis,
little less Kevin
it's a
downhill.
Durant.
problem.
A
He
lot more
coming back.
Giannis.
Yeah, it'd be a
Hey,
problem.
Yeah,
whatever they side Giannis up with, he need to go get that same
that's
pick.
it. Yeah, I want you
Gotta
to
go
be a
get that
little less
Giannis
Kevin
juice.
Durant and more. Because don't get me wrong, he can shoot. He
Okay,
can
yeah.
shoot. But when you at his size, bro, there's not anybody that I'm confident just saying, hey, he can guard him on every night, on every single night. If you say, hey, man, we got a Man Thompson checking Wemby. It just don't. Sometimes it just don't matter. You're six
It's
seven. I
not
mean,
gonna
and
matter,
you're
bro.
really you're 6'7". If I'm catching the ball at the low block, I can literally just turn around and shoot over you. And
Yes.
I jump really well. You know what I'm saying? So if he gets his physicality up, like y'all said with Giannis, and he's able to take those
And
bumps
he
and those
put on
hits,
the weight. He done put on some
yeah,
weight already.
Yeah.
sheesh, man, he gonna
Put on some
be
weight this
different.
offseason.
Hey,
Yeah,
so
but go ahead,
so
Mitch.
speaking of Wimby, y'all got a problem with him out here in the offseason doing bicycle kicks?
Goddamn right, I do. You goddamn
Doing
So
right, I
what?
do.
crazy.
He was
He was
doing
playing
it.
soccer doing trying to
Tell him
bicycle
it.
kick, bro. It was crazy.
You can look at it one of two ways though. Hold
He
on.
was doing bicycle
Let
kicks.
me,
You
let
This
know,
me
it's
nigga,
take
bro,
like
he's out playing soccer, there.
He's trying to break
He's
his neck.
let me take the other way though. Let me take the other way, y'all.
it was crazy.
I'm gonna try to make
Go
it make
ahead,
sense.
Rick. Go ahead, Rick,
I'm
because
gonna
he
try to
pissed
make it
me
make
off.
sense. It actually good for his footwork though as a big man to be playing soccer. I don't agree with
Yeah,
the
Not
bicycle
by
kick.
soccer,
Yeah,
yes.
the soccer part,
Bicycle
the
kick,
soccer
no.
part.
I don't agree with the bicycle kick. But y'all know we competitive, bro. It's like
You're
if you
not
go out there and say you
Ronaldo.
gonna play half-ass basketball, you gonna go
He
harder than
tried to
us.
do a bicycle kick.
bro,
Yeah, he
it's
tried to kick
It
hilarious.
us.
looked terrible too, there. When I say it looked like a 7'6" nigga doing a bicycle kick, it looked like it. That's what
He got
it
one
looked
leg
like.
up, and that was it.
Oh my god.
I
Hey,
don't want to
Rick.
see him doing no kicks
Oh my god.
unless he's kicking it to the wing. Dylan Harper.
Hey, but
That's it.
I feel like he
That's
forgetting
it.
how tall he is though too. Because a lot of players like that, they stay hurt. Like even looking like at
Yeah.
Porzingis being 7'4", we never seen Porzingis at a
He always
healthy
hurt.
state the
Hey, I
whole
thought that
time.
shit was in their contracts though, y'all. I thought they weren't
That they
supposed to be able
couldn't.
to do. I thought they weren't supposed to be able to do like
I feel
different
like that
type
might
of
have been an
sports.
older one thing though, Red. I think
I
that
don't
might have
know.
been like in the 90s because Kobe
Aaron
never was
Jackson
playing
signed
in the
that
runner
contract.
and shit.
He got hurt real quick.
I'm saying that's basketball. I'm talking about like something else, like
Oh,
because I know Jay Will wasn't supposed to get paid when he did the motorcycle because you wasn't supposed to have a motorcycle. But the
oh
NBA,
Yeah.
damn.
Man,
yeah,
they
I
so
probably
didn't know
let
that.
Wimby. They probably let Wimby write his contract.
that's
Red.
Yeah,
crazy.
they probably did. But because I was thinking,
Right, say you do whatever you want, man.
y'all remember Bron and KD, they was playing like flag football
Flag
tournaments.
football.
That
Yeah,
Y'all
was
remember
lockout
that? They
though.
was
I guess
that
that was
was
on
oh
lockout
okay.
that time.
but some of the
Okay.
teams brought. So I was gonna say some of the teams brought that to their training camp too though afterwards, like flag football.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
He
okay,
don't
okay.
even
I
be doing
wouldn't.
no bicycle
I
kicks.
wouldn't want my nigga. I wouldn't want Wimby paying none of that money. I mean, playing. I wouldn't. Nah. Now I just want him
Listen,
paying.
He made me
fuck the
nervous at
Spurs.
7'5".
You are the
Seven,
future. You the
fuck
future.
the Spurs. Listen, fuck the Spurs, nigga. You the face of the NBA. We need you. If we kicking Braun and them out, hey,
Yeah.
We need
we
him
need
bad.
you, nigga.
We need him
Yeah,
bad.
the
David Stern.
NBA, nigga,
David Stern.
not just Spurs.
David
What's
Stern
they
would have
read?
had none of. David Stern would have had none of this shit. This new commissioner too lenient.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
David
The
Stern
new
wasn't going.
Adam Silver, he tries something new every year. He said, you know
Man,
what,
he
Yeah.
guys,
do,
we're gonna do
don't.
something
Probably have
different.
a
I'm
soccer
like, come
tournament at
on,
All
man.
Star game.
Bro,
Man.
Niggas try anything at the All Star game.
He don't know.
Look,
He
think
don't know
about it.
what to do. He
All the
don't know what.
American players are hurt. So he about to be looking terrible.
It's like,
bro,
We gonna
bruh,
be doing all kind of
y'all
shit.
that
doing
All
all
Star shit.
these
Look,
damn events. They need to just play a little harder. That's it, bro.
That's
We
it.
don't
That's
need
it.
y'all switching up the
Don't give them no
what are we
all-star
doing?
jerseys. Just give them their regular jerseys and go out there and play.
man, that's what I'm gonna say. Go back to the throwback shit. The regular
Please,
jersey.
Just
bro.
give them a little patch. That's all they
Hey,
need. A little
USA
card.
versus the world. What?
And put that purse up. You put that purse
I
up
was
to
just
like
about
a
to say,
million
The
dollars.
Red.
money,
Now
the
you know
money,
what?
yeah,
The
the money.
motherfuckers like gambling so much. Put your bag up. Bet your next check, nigga. Everybody won't gamble. Put your check up.
Yeah,
Put the
please do
check up.
something else. We don't want to see USA versus World, bro. We don't
No,
want to see that.
no, we don't.
The
I don't need
world
that at
got
all.
nothing but sinners.
Cause I was gonna say when you say world, that shit get real scary after about 3
It's
niggas, bro.
nasty, bro. It's nothing but they got
World,
17 sinners.
nations.
and a bunch of loot dorks.
And a bunch of loose boys. Nimhart, Benedict Mather, all that
That's
shit.
weak.
Rick, you said this too, Rick. Top 5. So you said something about the top 5 teams in the West.
Oh yeah, I was
What'd
saying
you?
who y'all think of. 'Cause I was trying to see what y'all was saying the Spurs. I was trying to see the top 5 because depending on their seeding, I think they might be able to beat somebody.
Yeah.
I do think the West is about matchups. I think the West is so stacked now. I don't even necessarily care how many wins you have. You could if you fuck around and play the Nuggets in the first round at any seed, you might be in fucking trouble. You feel what I'm saying? So I think the West is about
Nuggets
matchups.
gonna be tough.
Top 5 teams I got. I got the Nuggets, the Rockets, the Thunder. I still got the Thunder in favor in the West, man. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
No,
But I
you
still
right.
got Thunder in favor.
You right. I
still
just don't
got
think they're
them.
gonna. I just don't think they're gonna repeat. But you damn right for having them in there.
Yeah, they
Okay.
Yeah. They're gonna be tough
I
to
got
beat.
Thunder, Rockets, Mavericks. I'm sorry, not Mavericks. I said Thunder, Rockets, Nuggets, and then I had another team. I think the Timberwolves can make a jump this year, y'all.
I
I think the Timberwolves is still solid.
I think
I
If
still like
Ant
the
stop shooting,
Timberwolves.
stop shooting on them down threes, yeah.
I'm
And
with you.
get out of that bag. And then a healthy, I hate to say a healthy Mavericks, but a healthy Mavericks. A healthy Mavericks team is still alive.
So
I like that.
I like
I
AD at the
I think
four.
the
Like
Grizzlies
AD
is
played
out.
a four. He's good.
I think Grizzlies don't. I got the Grizzlies not making the playoffs.
Say your first 3 again.
What?
Say your first 3
I
again.
got the Grizzlies not making the playoffs, man.
Say your
the
first 3
Grizzlies.
again.
First 3, OKC, Nuggets, Rockets. OKC, Nuggets, Rockets.
Why you
So
don't got the
do
Grizzlies?
y'all think the Spurs could beat the Rockets? I'm asking.
Mm.
Or Minnesota.
Nah,
The
I
Rockets
think they can win the game. I think the Spurs can win a game. I don't think they beat them. On paper, I still want to see what the Rockets look like. I'm not hating. I just don't trust Kevin Durant, y'all. But I don't know. I don't know. I think they match up really well with him. I think that's a good on paper matchup for both teams. But I think I got the Rockets winning in 5. Right now today, Rockets winning 5. That's how I feel.
over the Spurs?
Yeah, Rockets over the Spurs. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I got Rockets over Spurs.
That ain't
I
bad.
got to see they guards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the Spurs beat none of them niggas right now. I'm just thinking like
No, you
I
not
think
wrong.
the 3 best teams in the West are the Nuggets. I think the 3 best teams are the Nuggets, the Rockets, and the Thunder. Now, after that, you could convince me on a few teams. Because I think the Clippers still gonna be good, even though they're a little
Forget
older.
about the Clippers. I do forget. I'm glad the Clippers picked up
EJ
Brook
don't like the
Lopez.
Grizzlies, but I think that when Ja play, the Grizzlies are good. They usually be in the mix.
We can get over this Clippers shit, man. Fuck the Clippers, man.
The Lakers. I mean, the Lakers gonna be in the mix. I ain't gonna get it twisted because Luka's just that good, and
Y'all
Bron's
see Ben
that
Simmons in the
good.
gym?
You said who?
Ben Simmons in the gym. Y'all see him?
Hey, he got the best summer workouts ever, bro. He got the best summer workouts.
We never want to see Ben Simmons.
Yeah, why are you working on that?
We never want to see Ben Simmons in the gym again.
No, I don't have nothing. But
what Cleveland gonna look like, Mitch?
First in the East.
Top 2, 3 seasons. They're probably 1, 2, or 3 in the East.
With Lonzo,
definitely one in the East.
Yeah.
You think? I mean, I think the East is wide open, bro. I don't know.
The East is awful.
The East
they won.
True.
Everybody just
they won 68 last time. They might win 78.
Nah, they gonna do that much.
The Pistons are fucking around to be the 2 seed out East, man.
Hey, it's possible.
The Pistons fucking around to be 2 or 3 out there, bro.
I think we still got to make another move.
I ain't like they all season though.
We ain't gonna be able to tell Zell nothing.
I ain't like Duncan Robinson and who they got?
Zell didn't like
Duncan Robinson, Karis LeVert. I didn't like that.
All right, let's talk about it then. How we feel about Malik Beasley, man? That's the real conversation.
They hurting. I mean,
because I feel like they didn't know what to do after that. They were just like,
yeah, it's tough on them.
Yeah, I feel like
who is that? What you mean tough on them? What y'all mean? What you mean?
I think that the Pistons was going. The Pistons was going to resign.
Was the best option.
Yeah.
And so they signed Duncan Robinson in his spot, but I like Beasley for them more than Duncan Robinson.
That day all that shit came out, he was finna sign this check that day. He was finna sign.
3 year, $42 million.
That's why
Y'all
He
think
could.
y'all think he did that shit? Did he do that shit?
a lot of people saying it
He
was.
probably was doing that. He
A lot
probably
of
was.
people saying it was his money man. A lot of people saying it was his money, like his agent and shit.
I
Well, I
think
was. Go ahead.
Cause
Go
I
ahead.
don't know. I feel like the stuff he was doing on the court, it just looked too obvious that maybe he was a part of it. That's why they doing the
but
investigation.
some
That's
of,
why it looked too obvious.
but the game that's in question, I can't remember the date exactly, but the game that's in question, they had him on the under for rebounds, and he went over for
Yeah,
Yeah, he
rebounds.
got the three
yeah.
quick. He got the three quick too,
So the
right?
game that's in question is like that's already null and void.
Yeah.
I
I
Mm.
think
think
it's
his
hard to
Also,
sometimes. I think it's hard to prove it a little bit sometimes, but I also think the internet can goddamn throw
yeah,
some videos
oh
on there
yeah,
and make it look
we can
like,
go find some shit to make LeBron look like he getting
but
that. You
but
feel
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
tell
saying?
you,
yeah,
I think Malik Beasley shit more like I think somebody really playing with his money because you had that and then you had I think y'all owner gave him his condo or something like that. He was staying with the owner and he owes on that like 100 some thousand. Like he was like so.
Red, I
It,
saw that. I
mm,
saw
a lot
something
of
like that.
what?
I think it's money. So like
It was a Cavs
like
owner.
when you get traded to a team or whatever, for the most part, if you get a
Mhm.
house, their team sets you up with the house or the people that get you the apartment and shit. So
Yeah, yeah, realtor,
Yeah,
real realtor.
so they're not gonna let you get behind knowing, you know what I'm saying, where your money come out. So I think with him, I think he
Yeah.
signed over his notoriety shit and let his agent do all this talking and shit and he lost money.
Well,
Because
see,
he was
Red, I
losing a lot of
saw.
money.
Oh, go ahead. Finish. I'm sorry. I thought you was finished.
But I was gonna say he made like $57 million, bro, and he in debt. Like I'm talking about, he owed like 100,000 to like a barber, bro. Like it's
That's what exactly what I was about to say. I
It
saw he
don't make
owed
sense
like.
though. Like, how you owe 100,000 to a barber? Like after
because
you
you can,
miss one or two payments, nah.
because you, but this what they be doing though. So like if I pay you for the year, like just make you my barber on staff,
Yeah,
you get a salary. So I'm thinking he was on salary and
he
probably
probably
was
was on the
getting
road
yeah.
too.
he
With
probably
him.
was
Like,
getting checks. They probably was just bouncing and shit. And then bro be like, I'm gonna float you this until you get paid again.
Oh,
That's why I said I think
got
it's 50
you.
now.
hey, I ain't gonna lie. The
I
whole
got
season he
you,
was
Red.
looking rough though, so it looked like he didn't get no cut all year.
They
But
said he
He
owed
ain't
his
got it.
dentist. They said he
he
owed a dentist like 35 grand.
Yeah, he ain't
I
pay
seen
for
it.
he ain't pay for his teeth. The dude supposed to pay for his teeth. He ain't pay.
But
So he
his
need
father's
that.
an
He
actor.
needed
Like
that check.
he didn't grow up from poverty or nothing. So I don't get that.
But it's one of them though, cuz like you had to think though. I say this all the time. Like no matter what type of money you come from, if you make, let's just
Bad
say
financial
third sign
decision.
a $100 million contract, you gonna live like $100 million nigga.
Yeah.
Most niggas don't know how to live beyond the means, so you
Then
don't
he had
care.
And
lost
then,
the Pippen and stuff like that. He had all these
I knew
You
girlfriends.
can
something was wrong
easily
when he
run
started
through
trying
it.
to date her. I knew something was wrong when he pulled her out. Boston
Who?
Pippen.
Yeah.
Roger Pippen.
Yeah, it's
Boston Pippen.
always bad. It's always bad when that
Man.
happens.
Yeah, as soon as she came on,
Playing
hey,
with the
Lost Pippen.
stepson and stuff too.
he ain't lying. As soon as
Yeah.
she came out, Jordan son started doing booger sugar in there.
So yeah, I knew something was
It ain't
wrong as soon
never
as that
good.
happened. Y'all
God
boy. All right,
damn.
man. We got everything. We good, man. We got everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
man.
Hey, hold on. Hey, real quick. How y'all feel
Go
about the
ahead, Rick.
Knicks? We ain't talking about the Knicks. How y'all feel about the
Picking
Knicks?
up
Oh,
Mike Brown.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mike Brown.
Now, I wasn't even talking about the coach. I'm just talking about the roster. Do you think they still got the best roster in the East?
oh no, I didn't think they had it.
A
I
lot of
didn't
people
think
say they
they
got the
was
best roster in the East there. A lot
He
of
do
them.
got
I
a
like
nice
the
looking
Cavs.
roster.
I like the Cavs better than them.
Okay.
I like them picking up
They
Jordan
still
Clarkson.
top three
I
though.
did.
They still top three in the East for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I definitely like them picking up Jordan Clarkson. I can't lie. I did. I think that was
They
one of
did.
their
That's a good pickup.
pitfalls.
And the other,
Yeah.
and they got Yabusele. I like both of them.
And they
Yeah.
Yeah.
did that.
The
They
French
did that with
kid,
the
yeah.
Jordan Clarkson though, so them young boys can stay in Utah. Remember we was talking about that. Like you got
Yeah.
all the young
Yeah.
boys.
Ace little
You got
weak
to move.
last night. My bad.
Man, he had 7. Yeah, his first guy.
Yeah, Seven. Listen, hey man, Summer League ain't
He went
nothing,
3 for
man.
13, man.
BJ
You see,
on
you saw that
BJ is
jab,
gonna look
man?
like Summer
BJ
League
shot the
with
ball
something.
26 times.
My bad.
And he
BJ
BJ
out
only
got
there
like
trying to
his
get his numbers.
and when he had
Yeah.
yeah.
13,
My
right?
bad.
But he shot it
Who?
Yeah.
27 times had 13. DJ.
No,
BJ.
BJ had like 27,
BJ had
28.
28,
Oh yeah,
28
Yeah,
and
28.
28.
10.
Yeah.
28
Oh,
and
well,
Yeah, he was a
10.
I stopped watching in the first quarter. I know he had like 13 in the first quarter.
He
man.
like
That
he,
Summer League don't
yeah,
mean
he
shit.
walked.
You right. My bad, bro. You right,
That
man.
Summer
Good
League
job,
don't mean
Ace.
shit. Look at that.
Boy, Ace.
Hate that nigga, man.
I ain't worried about it. I
And Ace
can't.
did all that shit for them to send that nigga to Salt Lake.
Hey man, my
Here
nigga.
you go.
Hey,
Here you go.
my nigga
Look.
sleep. Ain't
That's
nobody
where he
All
else.
right,
need to
man.
be though. No, all jokes aside, that's where he need to be. He gonna get his best development out there in Utah.
No, he
For
gonna get
low.
to it though.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, man. We
Ain't
finna
nothing to
go,
do out
man.
there.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
comment, subscribe, man.
Walter
Oh, what you about
Clayton
to say,
Jr.
Red? Go.
Hold on, Walter Clayton Jr. Is he a backup or is he gonna start?
His
They
ass
got
might not
Carter.
make the team looking the way he look. His
Hey, I'm
ass
mad.
might not
I'm
make the
mad.
team.
He got.
That nigga
He gonna
might.
make.
He
He
a
got.
backup.
He,
I was
he,
out
We
there
hear that?
packing his
but
ass
nah,
up.
but he on the team. He's a first round pick.
Nigga might-
You heard?
Do
He
you-
already on the team. He first round pick.
Oh, okay. They might weigh that nigga
Hey,
dirty.
he said
I'm
they
with
about
you.
to cut
I'm
him.
with
They
you.
drafted the first round. They gonna cut it. Hey,
They
we
might have
not
to
in
pack
Florida
him
no
up.
more. You better get right.
Hey,
We not in
hey,
Florida.
hey, if he get cut as a first round pick, that would be the first in history.
We
They got a lot of
good.
Nah, he
guards
gonna be
over
on
there
the
though.
I was just
squad.
gonna say
They
we
gonna
got
sit.
enough guards. We
Yeah,
good.
They
It's
gonna sit
Keontae,
cool.
him right down.
Isaiah,
They gonna
those are
sit him
like
right next to him. They gonna sit him
those are
right
where he
down
fit
there
in.
next to
Send his
Philip
ass down to the
House.
G League.
He
He
the
They
gonna
was
oldest
stay
one.
right
packing
there
up
in that summer
Isaiah
camp.
Collier. They was
Hey,
packing up Isaiah Collier last night too, so he
he
might
the
be right
oldest one, ain't
beside
he?
him.
Walter
Who the
Clayton
oldest
Jr. the
one?
oldest. Ain't Walter Clayton Jr. the oldest
He
one?
older than all. Yeah, he older than all, and he like 23. He older than Keontae George and them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the other guy sent him to G League then for that. Just for
yeah.
that.
He gonna be that. He gonna stay in summer camp. He gonna be summer camp year round. He gonna be the
That nigga go dummy defense. He on dummy O
that
line.
nigga gonna be
Yes, sir.
summer.
Yes, sir. He gonna be on the. He gonna be on the goddamn Rio
Yeah,
Grande Vipers, nigga.
yeah. He gonna get real comfortable out there. He
Hey,
gonna
he
get
gonna
real.
get happy in Rio Grande other
The
than
That,
Utah.
Salt
He
Lake.
might love it there.
This.
I ain't disagreeing one bit, bro. I was just
y'all
saying.
niggas, man. Hey, man.
Yeah,
All right, man.
boy.
We go, man. We got to keep it under
All right.
2 hours so we get the AI, man. Appreciate. Hey, y'all like,
All right.
comment, subscribe. Elab Podcast on everything, man. We gone.